Lake TV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, Hy-Vee, Polylift Boat Lifts, Ballparks of the Ozarks, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, JJ Twigs, Chances Are, Big Boy Fiberglass, Bear Market, Bill's Art Center and Gallery, Fort Knox Alarm and Security, and El Espolón Mexican Restaurant. It's time for the Burger Smokehouse pregame show. Burger Smokehouse, simple tradition since 1952. And now your hosts, William Holtz.
Back here on Lake TV, William Holtz, Jeff Fernetti. It's your Burger Smokehouse pregame show, folks. Just moments away from kickoff, and we've got the Lebanon Yellow Jackets and the Camdenton Lakers. Ozark Conference showdown in one of the better rivalries you're going to see at any level.
Well, right down the road, here comes Lebanon into town, and the key is don't be intimidated. You've got the Laker house, which is jam-packed. This is almost a collegiate-like atmosphere, and yet you just can't be afraid. You're also 2-0. You got to realize you got to knock off the big dog in their own house tonight.
Absolutely, and both teams respectively kind of big dogs, if you will, because Lebanon, they've been rolling over opponents. Rolla to open the season, and then last year really put a licking on Waynesville, and that game was a game that we saw a couple of players really stand out, including our Hy-Vee spotlight player of the game for Lebanon tonight, and that's senior receiver Jack Earhart, also going to play D-back, and he's already got 3 touchdown catches on the year, including a big one last week that had them pulling away very early, and you see right there his 3 touchdowns. He's averaging almost 60 yards a game, and on defense he already has an interception, which is huge because it was one that really swung the tempo in week 1 against Rolla. And I'll tell you what, the kid's a playmaker. He's their captain on offense. And I'll tell you what, off the field, he's about as good as anyone. And Coach Christian said, without his veteran leadership in practice, you don't see the transgression and the progression of some of these younger guys into their roles.
Yeah, they're going to have defensively their work cut out for them today. The Laker offense has been highly touted. And also 2 different quarterbacks, 2 different looks. You know, one will give you a little bit more mobile look than the other, more ground and pound. It's going to be a fun matchup tonight, but it's going to be very interesting to see if the Lebanon defense can handle the Lakers tonight. And
it's an offense that put up over 500 yards last week, and we'll get to them in a second. You talk about Lebanon, you got to talk about their head coach, Will Christian, in his 11th year, and a guy that really turned around a program. Prior to him coming in at Lebanon, from 1968 to 2004, the team held a winning percentage of just 32%. Only 3 playoff appearances, 0 conference championships. Whoa. 2005 rolls around, and in comes head man Will Christian, and so far in his tenure, in his 11th season, their winning percentage just under 60, which is almost 25 points higher than it was prior to him coming. 3 playoff appearances and 2 Ozark Conference championships. And I'll tell you what, 0 before he came there in almost 30 years, and in just 11 seasons, he's already got 2.
That's amazing what a good coach will do to a program, and also just the town, a group of boosters, everything, you know, ties together when that head coach can put a winning product on the field.
Super excited about what Lebanon has to offer, and we have to talk about the home team on the Burger Smokehouse pregame show after this.
Welcome to Burger Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes,
increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business. Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Once upon a time, 3 bears went shopping. At Bear Market, of course. Inside, they couldn't believe their eyes. Panda Bear loved the selection of women's clothes. Girls' clothes, too. Polar Bear was excited about the racks of men's clothes. Boys' clothes, too. And shoes, shoes, shoes. Brown Bear had fun trying out the huge selection of furniture. Tools, too. When the 3 bears heard Bear Market was a consignment store that helped local charities, they couldn't bear to leave. So look for the 3 bears when you shop at Bear Market, Route 54 West in Camdenton.
JJ Twix, pizza and fun.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall off the bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twig's new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Back here in Camdenton, Missouri, it's LakeTV's Week 3 coverage of the high school football season. And as we told you earlier on the Burger Smokehouse pregame show, the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, the Camdenton Lakers, 4-0 combined, and something's got to give. So let's talk about our home team, the Camdenton Lakers. They come in 2-0, and they're fresh off their first losing season in program history under anyone with the name Shore. 3-7 a year ago, and I'll tell you what, this team has a vengeance. Are they ever hungry? Talk about a team going 3-7, and you always hear a coach say, we're just a couple plays away from being 5-5. No, that's really the case with the Camdenton Lakers a year ago. They were very, very young, but very, very disciplined, and they carry in some young players stepping into huge roles. One of those players, a breakout year ago, Jay Griffin, the running back, already has 6 touchdowns on the year, averaging over 200 yards a ball game. He had 170 last week and 3 scores. Huge ball game for the young man. And I'll tell you what, this Lebanon defense is going to be keying in on him, which could open up the field for players like the Hy-Vee Spotlight Player of the Game, senior quarterback Dylan Decker. This guy, Parker Stidham. Dylan Decker hit this man last week for 3 touchdowns. Stidham had 4 catches, 141 yards. 3 of his 4 catches went for scores. You see his numbers on the year, averaging 112 yards a ball game, and the senior steps into a tight end position, and he is ready to rock, and he has done just that through 2 games on the season. And I talked about their quarterback that made those passes. Young man is Dylan Decker. He was touted to be a wide receiver this year, and the young man, 3 weeks prior to the season, has a terrible, terrible hand injury, and they're going to have to say he might miss the season. Great report from the doctors. He's ready to rock. They're going to put him at quarterback, and he's been very, very dangerous, and even more important, very, very efficient through 2 games on the season. One thing you talk about Decker and his sophomore campaign and junior campaign, he was a little dangerous with his decision-making. Go to his senior year, it has not been the case thus far. Camdenton's fresh off an upset win at West Plains a week ago, a game in which they gained over 550 yards total offense on the game. Their defense, on the other hand, gave up over 440 yards total offense, but it didn't matter. They forced 3 turnovers, and the offense had big play written all over them a week ago down at West Plains. Camdenton set 2-0, ranked 7th, the state of Missouri at Class 4. Lebanon comes in there just on the outskirts looking in as far as the rankings go, and Lebanon says they're ready to come in here and upset the big dog, and Camdenton says not so fast. We love to protect our house. Bob Shore Stadium and the gathering of the Hogs. We're set here on Lake TV. We'll be back with kickoff after this.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes.
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
And we are back on Lake TV. I'm William Holtz, and we are so excited for our Week 3 matchup, the most appealing matchup of the season thus far. And Camdenton takes the field after the coin toss. And I'll tell you what, this crowd is rowdy, and it is packed, folks. I was here very, very early, still not early enough because I had a hard time finding a parking spot, and I guarantee you people are parking well outside the designated parking area. Camdenton wins the toss, they defer, and they're going to be kicking off. Should be a wonderful matchup. Back to receive for Lebanon. Kick returner number 25 set to go. McBride battling the sun inside his own 5. It's showtime. High end over end kick, and not a good one. Flies out of bounds, and it'll be a legal procedure. And Lebanon takes over 1st and 10, their own 35, and not exactly the way Coach Shore's team wanted to start tonight's ball game. Really, field position so important, especially when you talk about two teams who love to get down and dirty within the trenches, and that is very true for both Lebanon and Camdenton tonight. Lining up at quarterback, number 11, Cole Breeden. He had himself a nice ball game a week ago. Of course, John Berry, the tailback, wears an unusual number for a tailback, wearing jersey number 84. Breeden under center. Inside give, got some room there. His guy, and a nice shoestring tackle across the play. Tackle made by Seth Harris. Good run in there. That's number 28 for Fulton, John Berry, and actually Berry wearing number 28. My fault. I had 84. Would be an unusual number for a running back, but he wears number 28, and he has 9 yards on his first carry of the game. That'll bring up 2nd down and short. Really a good tackle by Harris. Otherwise, that looked like that was going to be a big play. Breeden now under center. Inside give, he's got his man Berry again, rumbles forward, puts his shoulder down. He's down to the 43-yard line of Camdenton. And I'll tell you what, very good start to the ball game here for Lebanon. Their crowd letting their players hear it. So Berry, tell you what, very, very tough. 3 scores a week ago against Waynesville. He was all over the stat sheet, and he has a good start here. Under center is Breeden. Inside give, we've seen that same inside give 3 plays in a row. This one good for 6. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4 now. Do have technical issues. My color man Jeff Vernetti joining me in the booth. We're going to get him back on the air here shortly. Thanks for bearing with us. Technical issues here from Camdenton, trying to get everything squared away. Certainly glad you tuned in to listen or watch this week's coverage of high school football on LakeTV. Have it for you all season long. Lake area football, the most appealing matchup of the week. Next week, we find our way in Versailles as they play host to California, big Tri-County Conference matchup. Of course, let's not look ahead. Big time things on the line tonight here in Camdenton. So 2nd down and 4 now. Breeden has a sign from Coach Christian. He runs back out on the field, tells his team exactly what they're supposed to do. And the same set for the 4th consecutive play to start the ball game. Breeden under center. Now we see a motion play, inside give, and the Lakers having absolutely none of that. And in on the stop, that's big number 74, Grant Norton with the stop. Goes for just a couple, bring up 3rd down and 2. We'll get our first look at Lebanon on 3rd down. Speaking of 3rd downs, Camdenton extremely efficient a week ago at West Plains. They were 9 of 14, and I'll tell you what, Jeff, you're not going to be able to respond, but 9 of 14 on 3rd down, that's impressive. Bray now in motion. The handoff is to Berry, and once again the Lakers stay home and stop him at the line. That'll bring up 4th down. Not sure who was in there for the Lakers. It looks like big number 60, and that's Connor Whitney, the junior, comes up and stops Berry dead in his tracks for no gain. And the Laker faithful will get loud. 4th and short, offense stays on the field for Coach Christian's squad. Big play for early in the ball game. Breeden under center. In motions Bray, the handoff is to Berry. No, it's the keeper by Breeden. He's outside. He has 1st down yardage inside the 30, down to the 26. Great call by Coach Christian. Some extracurricular activity after the play. Looks like this is going to go against Lebanon, number 8, after the play. Cannon York. Very unnecessary. Looks like we saw Simpson hit the turf after the 1st down. I'm not sure this will negate the 1st down, but we'll wait and see. Of course, gotta love that personal foul against Lebanon. No, they call it against Okay, I was confused. I called it against Camdenton. It is against Lebanon. And so actually 4th down gets bumped back. Instead of being the first down, the play comes in, and it's going to back them way up. And I think it's going to be a punting situation. And I'll tell you what, if you're Coach Christian, you start the game brilliantly. You get great field position on a special teams woe. You're driving the ball down the field. 4th and short, you call a brilliant play. You have the first down. And then you get a okay, actually, I stand corrected. So it is a first down. The penalty does back him up after the play. My bad. I was very confused as to why they got the first down. But now 1st down and 10 back at the 43-yard line. Here's the handoff to Barry. He's taken down there. Couple of Lakers in on the stop. The tackle made by Bo Shore. Couple of guys there prior, but Shore finishes it. Of course, Shore, the coach or the son of head coach Jeff Shore, he's had himself a nice start to the season as the young junior. He'll line up at fullback and also lines up at that left defensive end position. Tell you what, very, very big kid. A lot of promise this kid has on many sports here for Camdenton. So 2nd down and 8 now. Ball placed at the 41-yard line of Camdenton. Breeden under center. Pitch outside. Number 25 got some good yardage and a nice shoestring tackle. Once again, that's Harris. He's made a couple of plays like that. The ball carrier on the play was McBride for Lebanon. Pretty good yardage. Has about 9. That'll bring up 2nd down. No, 3rd down and 1, rather, my fault. Again, so 3rd and 1 here for Lebanon after the 2nd and 9. Sees them gain 7, so under center is Breeden. In motions, Bray, the handoff. Oh, it's an option outside is Bray on the pitch. Not able to get him. Number 21 pushed out of bounds now inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Very nice design play, and Bray on the quarterback option. He takes the pitch from his quarterback, Breeden. He's all the way down to the 17-yard line. That's good. So 1st down now. Here's our first trip into the red zone for Lebanon. They'd have it 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line of the Lakers. Under center is Breeden. Inside, Give and Simpson in on the stop. Barry has about 5. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 now. So an interesting start to the ball game. Couple of wild plays. Breeden under center. Lakers stack the line. They got 3 back. Handoff. There's Barry up across the 5. Runs over a couple of Lakers. Puts his shoulder down, and Barry from 14 yards out into the house. And the Lebanon Yellow Jackets score first. They're up 6-0 now. What a run by John Barry. That's his 7th touchdown of the young season already. And that was a very, very impressive run by the young man. Lakia Caps in to attempt the extra point. Jack Earhart will do the place holding. The snap, Earhart the hold. The kick is up, and it's good by Caps. So just 4 minutes and 41 seconds into the ballgame, Lebanon has a 7-0 lead on the legs of John Barry. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
I'm open. I'm Chris Wagner of Farmers Insurance. Not only do I have great hands, Farmers Insurance has great rates. So come see us in Lake Ozark because I want to be your insurance agent. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
We are farmers.
Back here on Lake TV, and Lebanon uses 12 plays, 65 yards, and they score on the John Barry 14-yard run, his 7th of the season, and they now lead by a score of 7-0 here in the early going. Impressive start for the Lebanon offense. They have no problems moving the football. They have a penalty that backed them up, but still able to overcome that and find the end zone on their first offensive series. High end over, end kick, fielded inside the 20. And now about to the 27-yard line. That looked to be Winton Neal on the return. Safe play, just get it and get a couple yards. So Lakers get their first chance on offense. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Senior quarterback Dylan Decker. And there, of course, you've got Stamper and Simpson in there as well. Jacob Hill, lone receiver, bottom of your screen. He makes a much anticipated return after spending the majority of last season on the shelf. He got injured week 1. He was their big target from a year ago that never got to see much playing time. Decker now on the shotgun snap. He's going to roll outside, cuts back across the field across the 30, and he's run over there. Nice tackle in on the play, and that is Cannon York once again for Lebanon. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 as Decker has 5 on the quarterback keeper. One thing you like about Decker, he's very mobile. Of course, great athlete, all-conference basketball player. He's been in the spotlight before. He split reps a year ago at the quarterback position. And he is not shy as far as big spotlights are concerned. 2nd and 5 now, out of the shotgun. Simpson in the backfield with him. Here's a snap now. Decker's going to roll to his left across his body. Pump fakes now, throws in there, very nearly intercepted. Lakaya Caps now deflects that. That's going to bring up 3rd down now. And I'll tell you, Lebanon fans are on their feet making lots of noise. They've got plenty to be excited about here in the early going. So 3rd down, looks like it's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Decker under center now, 3rd down and 6. The pitch is out to Jay Griffin. Cuts inside. He's bottled up and taken down there. Leading the way, Hayden Weddle. Big time stop. That's no gain, and that's going to bring up 4th down now for Camdenton. And absolutely no offensive rhythm there in their first series, and they're going to be forced to punt. What a start to this ball game by Lebanon. So Decker's going to do the punting as well. After no gain brings up 4th and 6. Decker now boots into this one. Takes a good Laker bounce inside the 30 down to about the keeps rolling down on the 19-yard line down there. Lebanon takes over 1st and 10, their own 19. It's been all Yellow Jackets here early. Jeff, what do you think?
Well, not the start that the Lakers were certainly looking for, Wes. There's no question about that. Interesting play call. You know, you come out 2 passes on the first 2 downs, and then a run to the short side of the field. Certainly, they must have seen something in the Lebanon defense there that thought they might be able to make that work. But no, it's just an upbeat start for Lebanon. We talked about it in the pregame. They have come out here with absolutely no intimidation whatsoever, and their draw play up the middle is just working.
Yeah, certainly having no problem just gashing that inside interior defense of the Lakers. And now they're going to get the ball back. And it's been an interesting start. You talked about the play calling, and Griffin comes in averaging over 220 yards a ball game. You would certainly think a couple of those first plays you might run it. But if we think that, I'm sure Lebanon also thinks that, and that's probably what Coach Shore's thinking. But then on 3rd and 6, the pitch out, and Lebanon was not fooled. And it's been a great start, like you said, for them, Jeff.
Well, clearly they're going to have a stop for John Barry. I mean, he has been really getting ahead of steam, 7-8 yards on every single carry he's had so far. And he has been the difference maker in this first quarter. They must see something, though, the Lebanon offensive staff in the Lakers' left side of the defensive line. The bulk of the attack has been on that left side of the defensive line of the Lakers. They've been working that side. You've seen the Lakers switch some personnel around, too, because they've been going to that same spot most of the day.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll tell you what, until the Lakers find a way to stop that with Barry, I think they're probably going to continue to call that play very, very often. Same offensive set now for Lebanon. Breeden under center. In motions Bray. Fakes the pitch. He's going to now roll out looking for a screen. Nice job on the play to break that one up in the backfield. Holden Garamini did not have any of that. That's a nice defensive play by the Lakers. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, good break there for the Lakers, too. The Lebanon had 3 offensive linemen out in front of that screen with only 2 Laker defenders.
Yeah, it would have been a big play. And able to make the connection was Breeden. So 2nd down and 10 now. One thing I do look to see is Lebanon's going to continue to run the football. You're going to have to see them take some shots, especially already up 7-0. They're going to want to try to pound and ground, see if they can't open up the scoring. Breeden under center now, inside give to Barry. Barry lowers his shoulder, runs over the first guy, that's Harris, and then takes a handful of Lakers to take him down. He's got good yardage. We're going to give him 9 up to the 28-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, different set there for Lebanon. They went double wing, double tight end, still the single running back, and only 1 receiver. There was no disguising what they were doing on that one. Still went up the middle for several yards.
It's that trap block. You're seeing that interior offensive line come off and just really have his way with whichever nose guard or tackle comes across for the Lakers. And until someone can really give a good pushback, that play's going to have success all night long unless the Lakers are willing to change their defensive set, which they're not going to do. So 3rd and short now. Breeden under center. He's going to give it to Bray. Simpson in the backfield, and he's got him. That's Stamper, rather. And he pushes him back inside the 30, and that's only good for about a half yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down and short.
Huge stand there, and that's second level attacking at the point of contact there. 2 or 3 Lakers in on that tackle. Great play.
Yeah, big-time job by Stamper, because if he does not stop him in his tracks right there, he's definitely going to fall forward for the 1st down. So it's not just being the first guy to tackle him, it's how you tackle him. And nice job on the play by Stamper. So now to punt for the Yellow Jackets, they've got Hunter Bray back to do the punting. Punts it, good punt. And that takes a bounce about the 32-yard line, and it's going to stay right about there at the 31, and that's where the Lakers have it. So 1st down and 10, Lakers take back over at their own 32-yard line, and we'll see if this offensive series doesn't go a little more smoothly.
Camden came out with 3 receiver sets, so it was with 3 players. We'll see if they change things up here whatsoever. Seem to have more open to the left, and again, they have the short side of the field up near that. See how they attack.
Now out of the shotgun, coming back for the back shoulder and broken up nicely right there. And once again, Camdenton comes out trying to pass it. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Lakers. So still the Lakers continuing to throw the ball, and we'll see if they don't get Griffin involved and try to get his rhythm going.
Yeah, Jacob Hill on that one's got to come back to the football. That's one thing they teach you right off the bat. Come back and catch that ball.
Little fake there. Now you're going to get Simpson. Todd Simpson lowers his shoulder across midfield into the Lebanon territory. That's a big gain, and one of the Lakers' first positive plays all the way down to the 47-yard line, and that's a big-time gain. We're going to give him 21 yards, and that's the Lakers' first down of the game.
Yeah, great run there. Just kept the feet moving. He comes out, gets a quick breather, but what a good run up the middle.
So 1st down and 10 now. Lakers get a little momentum. Their first down, as we touched on. Lumley now in at quarterback. And it's going to be Shore in the backfield. Lumley under center, inside give to Shore. No, it's Griffin to the outside. He's got some good yardage. Great block on the outside. Inside the 40, and he's got 13 yards and a Laker 1st down. And sealing the edge outside, I believe that was number 23.
Making up for it there. Big block by Jacob Hill, cracking back, caused the first down.
Yeah, talked about him not coming back to the football, Jeff. I think he heard you because what a crack block he made, and now he's down. I'll tell you what, that had to be some impact. So we'll take a look at Jake Hill. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
I'm open. I'm Chris Wagner of Farmers Insurance. Not only do I have great hands, Farmers Insurance has great rates. So come see us in Lake Ozark because I want to be your insurance agent. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
We are Farmers. It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia. On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Three now. We did get a update during the break. Seth Harris, our production assistant, Ross Reinhardt, lets us know it's Buddha. Already 6 tackles on the game. He's been playing very, very mean. He looks solid. So we'll see if Buddha can't continue to keep the peace, the tranquility, and every bit of it out there for the Camdenton Lakers. Thank our buddy Ross Reinhardt. Rocking and rolling as always. So scoreboard issues, technical issues, glad to see we're not the only ones. We'll be right back on the Lake TV network after this.
JJ Twings, pizza and fun.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall off the bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for late nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twig's new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
That's a second 3 at the 28-yard line. Out of the shotguns, Decker. 2 guys in the backfield. You got Shore and you got Griffin. Stamper in motion. Decker takes a snap now, rolls to his right. Pump fake's going to keep it. He tucks, cuts inside. He's taken down out of the 23-yard line. He's got a Laker first down. We're going to give him about 7 or 8. Decker shaking up just a bit on the play. That's a nice-looking play, Jeff.
Yeah, really good setup, little offset eye to his right, just used the blockers. Needed a little bit more help from his receivers downfield, but still enough for the first down and almost in the red zone.
Yeah, on the play we did have just a couple minutes ago, Jake Hill was shaken up. I'm not sure he's checked back into the ball game. We'll have our sideline correspondent, Deborah Wolf, will be checking that out. We'll have you guys an update as soon as possible. Under center now, out of the ice set, you've got Dylan Decker. You've also got Stamper, bottom of your screen, inside give. That's going to be Todd Simpson inside the 20. Rolls ahead, still on his feet, inside the 10, down to the 5. We're going to give him pretty good credit all the way down to the 9-yard line. Impressive play. Lakers showing some serious rhythm on this drive, Jeff.
Good old-fashioned, hard-nosed football, just a fullback dive right up the gut. Kept the feet moving once again. He's had 2 really big runs in this game, and now inside the 10.
Tell you what we do see now from the Lakers when they line up under center, it seems like they're having some serious success, which could open up that shotgun they've liked to go to. So back to the ice set under center's Decker. Split, no, just lone receiver, top of your screen. That's Hill back in the ballgame. Handoff is to Griffin. He's trying to get outside. He will. Inside the 5 to the house. Touchdown, Camdenton. And for the first time in the 2016 season, Camdenton scores at Bob Shore Stadium.
Great outside blocking. They went double tight end, 1 receiver to the left, and that's the direction he bounced it. Just saw the opening, big touchdown, and this crowd's coming to life.
Yeah, the student section on their feet. Couldn't be much more excited to be here at Bob Shore Stadium, and it's Griffin on the run. It's his 7th of the year as well. Looks like we're going to have a touchdown competition between the tailbacks tonight. The hold by Stidham. The kick is up, and it is just short. So the Lakers pull within 1. It's 7-6. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Lake area football only on Lake TV.
Once upon a time, 3 bears went shopping. At Bear Market, of course. Inside, they couldn't believe their eyes. Panda Bear loved the selection of women's clothes. Girls' clothes, too. Polar Bear was excited about the racks of men's clothes. Boys' clothes, too. And shoes, shoes, shoes. Brown Bear had fun trying out the huge selection of furniture. Tools, too. When the 3 bears heard Bear Market was a consignment store that helped local charities, they couldn't bear to leave. So look for the 3 bears when you shop at Bear Market, Route 54 West in Camdenton.
Back here on Lake TV, William Holtz, Jeff Vernetti from Bob Shore Stadium, and the Lakers do get the touchdown. A little bit of a downer, the extra point, no good. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt the Lakers. An impressive scoring drive, 8 plays, 60 yards, capped off on the 8-yard touchdown run by Griffin. It's 7th of the year, and Jeff, exactly what you wanted to see from the Lakers after such a dismal first drive.
Oh, certainly. Bouncing back, got the offense going. I know they're going to want that extra point back. Looked like just a little miscommunication between the holder and kicker, and didn't quite get it exactly where he wanted. Still 7-6. Got to put that good defense back on the field.
Crowd absolutely loves it. Kick end over end inside the 10, fielded there. Uh-oh, good yardage inside, across the 35, down to the 38-yard line. Good return on the play, and that's Waggoner. And I'll tell you what, this guy's a stud on defense, and he certainly shows you what he can do on special teams as well.
Well, got to have a good defensive stand. You know, you drive the field, get a touchdown to almost tie the game. Now try to force another 3 and out. But, you know, if you're Lebanon, you got to go back to work. And what worked that first drive? Let's get that running back going once again, see if that offensive line can mow the road a bit.
And let's hope the Hogs have solved that issue, and their interior line looked a lot more stout last possession. Here's the pitch to Bray. Outside now, Stamper tries to get to him, fights off a block, and beautiful job by Stamper. We do have a flag down. And I'll tell you what, it was a beautiful defensive play as Austin Stamper was being blocked to the outside. He was able to find off a block and push Bray out of bounds, limit him to a 4-yard gain, and we'll wait on the flag.
Well, that should be Jack Earnhardt, their senior wide receiver. That'll be his 2nd penalty of the game. I mean, he's basically just tackling the Camdenton defender there.
And you hate to throw a kid under the bus. I covered that kid in basketball, and I'll tell you what, as good of an athlete as the young man is, he does have a bit of a hot head. We've seen that in basketball. And in a rivalry like this, you always get heated, but you certainly do not want to shoot yourself in the foot as it comes to a team effort. And you continue to make boneheaded plays like that, you're going to put your team in tough positions.
Well, he was battling with Decker there on the outside, and you know, Decker obviously a senior drawing the penalty again. Keep pushing him back.
Look at our Christopher Wagner, the Farmers Insurance fan cam. The Laker faithful, first time tonight they've not been real rowdy, but just wait you can just get a little feel for how packed this house really is. Thank you, Christopher Wagner, Farmers Insurance. Under center's Breeden. Inside, give no quarterback keeper on the play action. Sorry, inside, and that's Breeden. He's got about 4 or 5 on first and forever.
Trying to chip back away. It's tough when you start your drive 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage due to the penalty, but went back to a little bread and butter there from that first series.
So second down and 13 now after the 5-yard gain. We've got a still a quiet little session here in the ballgame. I'm not sure how it's so quiet all of a sudden. Second down and 13 now. Under center's Breeden.
They're going to let the play clock go down and call a timeout here. Oh, did he not get the time off? The quarterback was talking to the backside ref. The back judge was watching the play clock expire. Looks like he did get the timeout off. The main scoreboard not working, but the play clocks are working, so Lebanon just wanted to slow things down there and got the late timeout.
So we're in a short commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Not that far from halftime, and it's been a very tough game actually thus far for Camdenton, with the Yellow Jackets having a dominant defense. Haven't given up a lot in yardage or points on the board. Devastating miss of that extra point on Camdenton's 1 touchdown drive. So we'll hold in there and see what they do here going toward the half, but I have a feeling that the locker room is going to be pretty tough during halftime. Back to you.
Thanks, Deb Wolf, for that injury update. Now Lebanon, after the quarter change, so that's what it was a quarter change. So now it's this first play of the second quarter, and it is 2nd and 13. Breeden back now, push back. Simpson pushes his man back down as a pancake and gets the quarterback sack. And Todd Simpson, what a defensive effort right there.
Yeah, good coverage downfield too. There was just nobody open whatsoever. That's just the old the secondary helping out your defensive line there, forcing that sack.
Tell you what, to Breeden's credit, it looked like he had a blocker right there. And I'll tell you what, Simpson just pancaked him, ran over him, and got the quarterback sack. Now, the fans love that. Back on our Christopher Wagner Farmers Insurance fan cam. And now it's going to be 3rd and 20, 11-20 left in the second quarter. Breeden under center. Takes the snap. He's going to pitch outside to Jack Berry. Makes the first move across the 40. Tries to cut back inside across midfield. He's got the first down. And what an offensive play by John Berry on 3rd and 20. He gets 23 yards and 11 in first down. Defensive letdown.
Coach's nightmare there. You're just hoping to have a prevent defense, set up a punt, maybe give him a few yards. He rattles off about 24 and gets the first.
Yeah, absolute lapse there, and you're right. You give him 12, 15 yards, you're fine with that, forcing him to punt the ball, but tell you what, Berry's so tough. You get him an open field like that, always dangerous. So 1st down and 10 now. In motion is Bray. They're going to give it to Berry. No, it's the pitch outside to Bray. He's got good room. We look like we got a hold outside, and Bray now taken down right there by Buddha, but not until he's down to the 29-yard line. And that's good for 19 yards and another first down for Lebanon.
Yeah, I agree. I thought Earnhardt had what would have been his 3rd penalty of the game. Big hold on the outside, didn't get the call.
Very frustrating if you've already had a guy that's itching at you like Earnhardt has tonight when it comes to Decker, and then he holds you in a big play like that and you don't see the flag. It's like, I mean, you obviously got your eyes on the young man. Got to make a play due to the Lakers defense. So 1st down and 10 now. Ball at the 30. Under center's Breeden. Side give, and Shore in on the stop. It was Wagner in on the carry, and he has a loss of 2 in his second carry of the ball game. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, good defense there, just clogging the middle up. Lakers are moving their defensive line personnel around, just depending on the look that they get. Good switch off, good coaching there, the defensive line. Looks like they've really opened up a gap, though, off right tackle, kind of enticing Lebanon to run there.
Good spot there, Jeff. Looks like they are. They're just daring him. Inside give now to Wagner again, and he's going to be on his feet still, taken down from behind. Wow, inside the 20, down to the 16. Big time run once again. That's going to be another 1st down.
Yeah, Wise went low for the tackle, and he just hurtled over him. Kept the legs moving there and got a couple extra yards, good hard run, and another 1st. And again, those long 3rd down pickups are just backbreakers for defenses, and Lebanon feeling the momentum here.
Certainly are, and I'll tell you what now, they bounce right back after allowing the touchdown. You're always concerned on the road after a big time drive like Camdenton had. You might come out with the crowd getting crazy and you might have a letdown, but Lebanon marching right back down the field. Breeden under center. Bray in motion, fakes the give to Barry, and it's Stidham upends quarterback Breeden, and he gets sandwiched and really taken down aggressively.
Yeah, poor read there. That was the old option play, and the actual play should have been the give to the running back. He kept it himself, didn't read that defensive end who was crashing down, and picked up 1.
And he paid the price for it very heavily. What a bone-rattling hit laid on him. I know Stidham had the one over the top, not sure who had his legs. 2nd down and 8 now, 8:50 left in the 1st half. Breeden under center, he's got Barry in the backfield with him. Inside give to Barry, makes the first guy miss, and he's upended there and rattles forward inside the 10, very close to another 1st down.
Yeah, it's been a while since Barry's got the ball. I don't know what the real game plan there is to not get him consistently moved in the offense. Every time he touches it, it seems like it's between 6 and 8 yards.
Yeah, he's having himself a good start to the ball game. And on 3rd and short, you might think he may be the one who gets his number called here. Glad to see the scoreboard operating now. So 3rd and short, Barry's in the backfield, Breeden under center. The give is to Barry. He's inside the 5, down to about the 3. Maybe even the 4. That's going to bring up 1st down and goal now after the 1st down carry.
And they had 9 guys on the offensive line that time, just 2 guys in the backfield, and just no misdirection whatsoever. You knew who was getting the football, and he still drug his defender for a couple extra yards.
So 1st and goal now. We'll see if Camdenton's defense can't come up with some brilliance here at home against your arch rival, the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, knocking on the door. Breeden's under center. In motions Bray. The give is to Barry. He rumbles into the end zone. That's number 8 on the season, number 2 on the night, and he regains his Ozark Conference touchdown lead over his arch nemesis Jay Griffin across the other side. So 7:44 left in the 1st half, and Lebanon up by a touchdown.
And we got a Laker down. That's what the huddle was about. Trainers immediately out on the field there.
Number 84, Parker Stidham, looks to be shaken up. He was shaken up a couple plays ago and remained on the field after that real tough hit he laid on quarterback Breeden and stayed out there, and now he's shaken up again. That was our Hy-Vee Spotlight player of the game with his 3 touchdown catches from a week ago. Really the last thing you want to see if you're a Laker.
Well, obviously an important player offensively and defensively, and in fact was the holder. And it looks like he's looking at his left foot or ankle. Hopefully just a cramp. Usually with that sort of a stretch, maybe just trying to work something out in his foot.
Yeah, it looks like a cramp. Meanwhile, the extra point is up and it's good. So Lebanon extends their lead. It's 14-6. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on LakeTV.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes.
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
Back here on LakeTV, William Holtz, Jennifer Nettie from Bomb Shore Stadium, and Lebanon now up by 8, but certainly early, still time left here in the 1st half. Nearly 8 minutes, but Camdenton going to have to do something defensively, really having a hard time stopping the run.
Well, it's been a fun game so far, but a couple of plays, the Lakers are going to clearly want back, missed extra point, sort of a botched hold, and didn't tie the game, and then a 3rd and 20 converted by Lebanon when you had them in your territory. So got to put those behind them. Still plenty of time here in the quarter to drive, and remember, they'll be getting the football to start the 3rd. So good time-consuming drive, get some points on the board here.
Yeah, certainly, Jeff. You touched on it. If they can do that and get a score, get all the momentum going into the break, and if you start with the football, always love that 1-2 combo, kind of like a 2-for-1. So now set to kick for Lebanon, it's Lakia Caps. Back to receive for the Lakers. It's Jake Hill back at his own 10-yard line. Really good sign to see him back returning kicks.
Amazing crowd on hand here as we've got literally standing room only, people standing on the track and in both end zones. Lebanon side is packed to the gills. Hopefully everyone enjoying themselves here and what's been a great start to this football game.
Beautiful skyline as well, beautiful weather here at Lake of the Ozarks. Where would you rather be than right here, right now? Here's the kick by Caps, fielded there at about the 20. And stutter step there, taken down at about the 33-yard line. Huddles up, lots of extracurricular activity, as there always is with these two teams.
Yeah, short kick, but just ran right back into the middle of the pile. Good coverage there by Lebanon, and Lakers, though, will have it outside their own 30.
Buda once again making a play, that time on special teams. Has about a 13-yard return, and the Lakers with decent field position. Here's they have it at the 33-yard line. Across his body, Lumley now, and there he throws to Decker, who lines up at receiver. And he has a nice play, and he has up to about the 43, maybe the 44. That's good for a first down. Good tackle on the play by Fulton.
Yeah, really good stick there on the outside. And just a little quick hitter, got a quick first down, and that's what you need. Get the chains moving, get a little momentum, and there's a perfect example of the two quarterback system working.
Yeah, Wagner with the nice hit, but not until Decker has 11 yards. So Decker's going to do it at quarterback, then lines up at receiver as well. He's bottom of your screen. Lumley under center, takes the snap. Now they give to Griffin. Griffin cuts back, and he's upended there at about the 46-yard line. Has just a couple. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, really not a whole lot there on that one, but 2nd and 8. Little misdirection play, just Lebanon wasn't biting.
Yeah, and I realized, Jeff, I was wondering why it was so dark so early, and I had forgotten I had put my sunglasses on. It's a whole new world now for me, ladies and gentlemen. So 2nd down and 8 now, ball at the 46-yard line. Lumley remains in at quarterback. He's under center. He's going to throw across his body into the flat again. We saw that play just a moment ago. Decker makes the first guy miss, has about 5 yards. That'll bring up a very manageable 3rd and 4.
Yeah, key play midfield, and you're certainly in 2-down territory when you're at midfield here. 6:42 to go in the quarter, so still keep things moving, but interesting to see what they'll dial up here.
Yeah, it certainly is. 3rd and 4, almost anything's possible. Lumley remains in there at quarterback, and I wonder if they're going to continue to give Decker this small cushion that you've seen, that 5-yard cushion. Good route runner. Lumley now at the hard count, and attempt to draw him offside, and we're going to see a timeout here from Coach Shore's Lakers. And we're going to remain right here, give us an opportunity to talk about the pleasure of having Jeff Fernetti here with us in the booth. And Jeff, I'll tell you, a very, very exciting time for you guys with what exactly is going on down here with some baseball, I understand?
Something like that, but yeah, no, we're really excited. We just broke ground 2 weeks ago on Ballparks of the Ozarks, which will just be down from here, not that far, just west of Camdenton, and really trying to bring one of the best youth baseball facilities and girls softball facilities in the country right here to the lake.
And when people think about, facilities as far as baseball, they think of a couple fields. You see them in Springfield. You get 6 to 8 fields just there together. But this is a little bit more. Talk about some of the dynamics of what this facility is going to offer.
Yeah, the idea is this is built for tournament baseball. Teams from not just this area, not just St. Louis and Kansas City, but all over the Midwest and the country coming here to play baseball. So turfed infields, grass outfields, barbecue restaurants, restaurant, bar for the adults. It's just going to be an absolutely spectacular setup, and some of our unique design items will have some of the best seating for any youth facility in the country.
And we're so excited to see the progression of that now on 3rd and short. It was Simpson tried to get it. It has just a couple. That'll bring up 4th and a couple. We'll see what the Lakers elect to do here. Coach Short tells Lumley, come over, I got something up my sleeve. And Jeff Vernetti, you are half, I understand. Talk about your partner and how this thing has really come to fruition.
Yeah, Bob Ramsey and I came up with the idea several years ago, did radio in St. Louis for a long time. And, you know, again, just like anything, we both have children. You get ideas from places that you take your kids to. He came back from Cooperstown, New York, who has a great facility, and we're trying to just bring that sort of facility here to the lake. Because we have right here, a broken play and a big stop for Lebanon, as Camdenton didn't have the receivers going in the right direction.
Well, I honestly, yeah, I mean, I think they were trying that play with Decker to come back. And honestly, I mean, it was a broken play, but I do like what Lumley did there. He decided not to force the issue, because if he did, that's going to be an interception. That's going to go all the way back the other way. Now you're going to get an opportunity to at least play some defense and see if you can't get the ball back, but certainly not exactly what they were looking for.
No, but we're excited about what we're trying to bring here. And the great thing about the lake, obviously, is we don't have to build a resort. This is a resort, and a lot of the youth facilities that we'll be competing with are in places basically in the middle of nowhere, that you go there and it's basically just baseball and the hotel you're staying at. And that's what we're looking for in this area, is it's more than just baseball.
Once again, it's Todd Simpson in the backfield, and he takes Breeden down for a 2-yard loss. Simpson very, very eager and very, very disciplined thus far with his defensive assignment.
Yeah, they're doing a good job, the Lakers are, of bringing those linebackers up and plug those holes. They're trying to entice Lebanon to run through this 3-man front, but they're sliding those linebackers into those B gaps, and good play there on 1st down.
Yeah, it was a very good play, and stay tuned, guys. We are going to talk a lot more about ballparks of the Ozarks set to come here, looking to play baseball 2017. Now here's Barry now over the middle. He's got some decent yardage. We're going to give him about 13 or 14, actually, let's call it 15 yards, all the way down to the 34-yard line, and they have no answer for this young man.
No, he has been special today, and there's an example of when you don't fill that gap, he's automatically to that 2nd and 3rd level, and he against any safety is really not a good matchup. What a big run there on 2nd down.
And another thing that Camdenton continues to do, they keep lowering their head, trying to tackle the big body, and I'm telling you what, he's going to lower his head, and most likely you're not going to win that battle. So 1st down and 10 now, Breeden under center, inside, give balls on the turf, very luckily bounces right back into the midst of Barry, very nearly at her 1st turnover of the game. Jeff?
And a late flag coming in there, usually in the direction of holding, and that's the call. Inside line judge making that call. Interior, looked like the left guard pulled his man to the turf, so even if that would have been a big play, it would have been coming back.
Yeah, good eyes, Jeff. There was a hold called before they indicated, and that's a good sign for the Lakers. Get them backed up just a little bit. And there's been some miscommunication, needless to say, with this Camdenton offense here in the early going as far as assignments. Hopefully get that squared away, and love to see this offense get going and really show you some of the weapons they have.
Well, Lebanon, though, has not been fearful of any of these penalties. This is the 3rd time in the game they've had a 1st and long, and they've converted on some big plays from more than 20 yards in this game so far, but they've been the more penalized team so far, without question.
Yeah, 1st and 20. We'll see if Camdenton can't take advantage of the penalty yardage. Breeden under center. Inside give. No, there's a fumble, and what a lucky bounce. And once again, Todd Simpson blows a play up in the backfield. That's his 3rd tackle for a loss, and he also has a quarterback sack, and it's been Simpson's night thus far.
And that's the danger of that double wing. You put that guy in motion, try to get him out on the edge, but if that left side wing back doesn't seal his edge, you're in big trouble. And lucky to even get that ball tossed, in fact, but more than anything, just able to pick it up and salvage yet another offensive play.
How many times can that ball bounce right back to a Camdenton player? Both times thus far. Breeden now under center. That's a backwards lateral. It's Earhart. He's had an opportunity. Oh, what a defensive play. It's Austin Stamper. Just gets his mitt back into the play. Knocks it down, and that's a touchdown saving defensive effort from Stamper.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not really sure why Earnhardt delayed there. He had his man open the whole entire time. That little pump fake enabled Camdenton to get back and make a great defensive play, but not sure what he was seeing there, William, if he was just waiting for his guy to get open, but he was open the whole entire time. Great design, poor execution, and brings up a big third down.
Yeah, you touched it. He did a little pump fake and then took a couple steps forward, and he very nearly crossed the initial line of scrimmage, which would have been an illegal forward pass. So third and forever. Breeden now the pitch. Beaushore very nearly had it. That's Barry. He's taken down at about the 45-yard line, and Camdenton has Lebanon a fourth and forever. Now, one thing I will mention from the prior play, Earhart did pump fake, but I'll tell you, I had it from the very, very start. I thought that was going to be a backwards lateral, and it was a really, really nice play by Earhart because he picked it up off the turf. Otherwise, it would have been disaster. But you mentioned it, partner. He had his guy streaking wide open, and we'll never know what his hesitation was.
Well, bringing up the punt team, trying to pin the Lakers deep here with just 3:12 to go in the half.
Hill back to field the punt. Caps with the punt. Hill takes it at about his 12, cuts back, falls there, and he's down at his 12-yard line. That's where Camdenton takes over. First and 10 from right there, and Hill looks shaken up, and it really looks like a player from Lebanon came in late after he was down on the ground. And I'll tell you, I saw that last week, and that's something these Misha officials are going to have to pay attention to, is these late plays, because you're talking about the heads-up initiative across the country in football, and it's become about safety. But I see that so often after a play is over, a guy come in and he wants to get his shoulder on the guy or his helmet on the guy because he just wants to get credit for the tackle. But this looks very, very alarming. We're going to check on our injured player. That's Jake Hill. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Polylift boat lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Open. I'm Chris Wagner of Farmers Insurance. Not only do I have great hands, Farmers Insurance has great rates. So come see us in Lake Ozark because I want to be your insurance agent. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
We are Farmers.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes.
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
Back here on Lake TV, and as we mentioned, Jake Hill, the injured Laker now for the second time in the ballgame. He has to come off. Keep a close eye on that. Deborah Wolf on the sideline for Lake TV. She'll take a look and she'll keep us updated. Camdenton, though, they have it. First and 10 at their own 12-yard line after the punt. And that's another thing where Lebanon's really had the upper hand thus far, and that's in the special teams.
Yeah, good punt there, but even better coverage. There was 6 or 7 defenders there ready to make the tackle. Return man wasn't going to go anywhere. So now you got to go basically the length of the field in 3:02. You have all their time. Have 2 of their 3 timeouts.
Decker now under center. The give to Griffin. Lead block outside. Springs him, has a couple yards now. Across, what a cut by Jay Griffin up to the 25-yard line. He's got 13, and that was a run that really looked like it was going to be stopped after a couple, but it was a nice play by Jay Griffin to shuffle his feet and get through that interior first line.
Yeah, really good vision there. He sort of let the defenders line themselves up and find that downfield hole, made a little cutback, and got the first.
Yeah, nice tough nose running by the young man, and he's got the ball up to the 25-yard line where Camdenton has it first and 10 now. Decker with the play action now. Rolls back across now. Bumps into his own guy. Throws now across his body, and that's caught there at the 32-yard line. That's good for about 7 yards. He finds his man, Beaushore. look like, and that's a really nice play by quarterback Dylan Decker to extend the play.
Yeah, really good read there, coming against his body and able to make something happen and get several yards. They had a double tight end setup and just sent the tight end deep, and Lebanon wasn't buying. They had triple coverage on the tight end deep. That was his only option.
And he extends a play, and Shore makes a nice play as well to get back into coming back into the play and really give his quarterback an option. Here comes Shore once again across the 40, across midfield, and he's taken down there. What a run by Bo Shore. Nice blocking up front for the Lakers.
Yeah, Lebanon was really biting hard, following the tight ends out there on the release, and missed the fullback coming right up the gut. Good play design there by the Lakers.
Love seeing Bo Shore get involved. The young man, all kinds of talent. Ball now inside of Lebanon territory. It's 1st and 10 at the Yellow Jacket 46-yard line. Decker's under center. Shore and Griffin in the backfield. Play action by Decker. Out in the flat, he's got his man. That's Austin Stamper. Rolls forward. He's got first down yardage. We're going to give him 13. And here come the Lakers.
Yeah, really good drive here, too. And, you know, obviously fans of the collegiate or the NFL game, in the high school game, they stop the clock as they move the chains, so guys don't have to get it as out of bounds as they do at other levels. Now the clock will start. So you really gain 10 to 15 seconds after that first to reset yourself and break the huddle, and here we go.
That simple rule changes the complexion of your game plan so much. Here's the inside give on the trap play to Shore. Cuts back across, good yardage. He's down to the 20-yard line. He's got 13 yards, and that's 3 straight first down plays for Coach Shore's Camdenton Lakers. And listen to the crowd.
And that was one of those situations where Lebanon knew exactly what they were going to do, still couldn't make the tackle. That little trap play right up the gut to the fullback is really working here. And it really only works if you can hit some passing plays, which they have been able to do on this drive.
Another thing about that style of run is you have to have a patient runner. Shore very patient once he gets across the line and just waits. So looks like we're going to have a Lebanon timeout as Coach Christian comes onto the field to meet us. Captain, you're watching exclusive coverage of high school football only on LakeTV.
Chances are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on LakeTV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
And we're back here on LakeTV. William Holtz, Jeff Vernetti from beautiful Bob Shore Stadium in Camdenton, Missouri. And the Lakers now, after 3 consecutive first down plays, have it 1st and 10 at the Lebanon 20-yard line. Decker's under center out of the ice set. Griffin and Simpson in the backfield. Here's the give to Griffin. He's trying to get inside. He does. Across the 20, the 15, making guys miss all over the place. We're going to give him about 4 yards, and that's about as excited as you're ever going to see a crowd get for a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, a couple of good stiff arms, though, extended that run, got out of bounds, stopped the clock. 1:34 to go, and still 2 timeouts here for the Lakers.
Yeah, nice play. We got all kinds of things to be excited about. All kinds of football going on tonight. The Eldon Mustangs at Southern Boone. Tonight, the Osage Indians travel to Hallsville as Coach Devin Johnson, 2-0 in his career against his old school, looking to improve the Osage Indians to 2-1. Inside give, that's Simpson. What a tackle from behind. That's Hayden Weddle. He comes in after a solid junior campaign. He had 6 sacks and 9 tackles for a loss a year ago, and he's been very tough thus far. So 3rd down and 4. Ball at the 15-yard line. You hear the train. Lone receiver, eye set, Decker under center. Quick snap, he's got Griffin, who's got good yardage. No, what a defensive play. Number 13, that's Terrell Sizemore for Lebanon. Looked like Griffin was going to have huge yardage outside, but Sizemore wraps his big old mitts around the ball carrier and stops him prior to gaining 1st down yardage.
Yeah, tremendous close on the play, too, because there looked like there was a lane there right to the, not just the 1st down, but to the end zone. Really good closure here. Now 4th down, and Got a timeout on the field. Lebanon's going to take their last timeout.
Yeah, their last timeout was burned because the Lakers, with this quick offense, Lebanon having a very hard time getting their substitutions defensively onto the field in time, and they've been forced to call a couple of timeouts. We think our production assistant, Ross Reinhardt, has his eyes on that, sharing that information, so we thank our man Ross. And here the timeout gives us an opportunity. So back to ballparks of the Ozarks. Jeff, talk about a realistic date to when we're going to see some baseball played out at this beautiful facility.
Yeah, with the groundbreaking just this past week or 2 weeks in, the schedule right now is to be open in the summer of 2017, and the date will be more determined this winter because obviously, as you know, Missouri winters, sometimes they're very mild, we'll get a lot done. Other times we'll have ice and snow, and it ruins the outdoor construction. So 2017 for sure, and we're trying to have a full summer next year for baseball.
Be awesome. Very, very excited, and we'll give some information. They're going to need lots of hands out there to pull off this. It's going to be an incredible addition to Lake of the Ozarks, although we do have some important business here. 4th and short, Decker's under center. Here's the give to Griffin. He lowers his head, and he's taken down at the 11. Very close to first down yardage. I think that's a favorable spot, to be real honest with you, because my initial reaction is he was short. We'll wait to see where they spotted it. I really, very close. I think we'll have a measurement, Jeff, but my initial response, it looked like he was short and even did get a favorable spot. So we'll have an official measurement, and this is going to be a very loud reaction if he did get it. And really, with the spot right now, my guess is going to be he's got the first down.
Well, you're right. He did get a favorable spot. Good defense there by Lebanon. He is short.
Certainly is. So he's about 6 inches short, and the Lebanon defense comes up with a huge stop. And that front line for the Lebanon defense really overpowered Camdenton's Hogs right there. And that's going to give the ball back over to the Yellow Jackets on the turnover on downs.
Well, I mean, that's football. 70-plus yards. You drive the field. It's that last yard you need. That's the most difficult. And they're inside a yard, just short. So 35 seconds to go. They're out of timeouts at this point. Obviously, just don't let them hit anything big or fancy on you. Go into the locker room, get the football back at the second half because they'll be getting that kickoff when we resume play.
Yeah, stay tuned here on LakeTV for your Poly Lift Boat Lift halftime show. During our break, of course, we'll have inside analysis from the first half of play, and we'll also
just going to down the football here and take us to the end of play. It looks like.
May not have to snap one more, and he won't have to. So that's going to conclude our first half of play. And after 2 quarters from Bob Shore Stadium, the Lebanon Yellow Jackets lead by a score of 14-6. We'll be right back with the Poly Lift Boat Lift halftime show after this.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Poly Lift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Poly Lift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Poly Lifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
A tough game here tonight at Bob Shore Stadium, where the Camdenton Lakers have been pushing head-to-head with the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Now, the Yellow Jackets defense has been very powerful tonight, but fortunately, we were pretty much injury-free. We had a few bumps and bruises here and there. Right before the end of the half, though, Jake Hill did come off the field, a little worried about his knee because, if you recall, last year, the first game of the season, he had an ACL tear. It did require surgery, and he is a bit worried about that. He got underneath the huddle, and he did hear a little bit of snap, but they do think that it was just some of the scar tissue loosening up in his knee, and that he should be back out on the field for the second half.
On On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Once upon a time, three bears went shopping. At Bear Market, of course. Inside, they couldn't believe their eyes. Panda Bear loved the selection of women's clothes. Girls' clothes, too. Polar Bear was excited about the racks of men's clothes. Boys' clothes, too. And shoes, shoes, shoes. Brown Bear had fun trying out the huge selection of furniture. Tools, too. When the three bears heard Bear Market was a consignment store that helped local charities, they couldn't bear to leave. So look for the three bears when you shop at Bear Market, Route 54 West in Camdenton.
JJ Twigs, pizza and fun.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twigs' new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back here on Lake TV, it's your Poly Lift Boat Lift halftime show. William Holtz, Jeff Vernetti, and Jeff, it's 14-6 at the break. What stood out to you about the Lebanon Yellow Jackets?
Well, obviously, the story so far has been John Barry. He's been outstanding, and the Lakers have to try to come up with something defensively to try to sustain those runs. It's a momentum breaker when on first down you're getting 6-7 yards every carry. It's just an inside dive. They're not doing too much, but he's hard to tackle.
Yeah, he's got 10 carries, 100 yards, and both of the scores for Lebanon is total up to 8 on the season, and he's had himself a very nice start. And another thing that we talked about Lebanon, they've had some crazy penalties that have backed them up. They've been able to pick those yardage right back up.
Yeah, I haven't seen many teams that are able to overcome penalties the way that Lebanon has. And the key play of the game so far is a 3rd and 20 inside the Lakers' territory, able to get 24 yards on it, then keep the drive going, Got their second touchdown on that. That's been the difference in this football game.
Yeah, if the Lakers can get a stop and get the football back, you don't see that second score, and who knows what the Lakers are able to do. And another play to talk about that's really, really big is the 4th and short here to end the first half. The Lakers were unable to convert, and Lebanon was able to run the clock.
Yeah, that's a tough play as a coach. You have two thoughts. Do I try not to be fancy, run off tackle, get a first down, run up the middle, get a first down, or do you do some sort of trickery, some misdirection? Camdenton went with good old-fashioned ground and pound football. Lebanon, give them credit. They stacked the box and were able to stop them 6 inches short and stop that last drive.
Yeah, Jay Griffin has just 50 yards in the first half. He does have a touchdown, and it's only on 7 carries. We talked about them not giving him the ball a whole lot. But the one thing I like to say, Lebanon defense has been very good. A week ago, Camdenton's offense, 555 yards of total offense. Tonight, they're very near 130 yards. Big difference from a week ago.
Oh, without question. And really, both defenses have had stops when they've needed it. But if you're the Camden coaching staff, you're at home. You're not too worried. You're only a score down. You're getting the football here. The key will be is what sort of adjustments are made at halftime and how does the Camdenton offense look when we come out of this halftime break.
Yeah, and hopefully Camdenton able to get something going. Of course, they're going to start with the football. Now, talking about the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, let's talk about a young man, Jack Earhart. He's kind of had a sporadic first half.
Yeah, a couple of bad penalties, really. A personal foul that pushed him way back, a key hold later that took away a first down, and got to be more disciplined. Probably had a third penalty that wasn't called. I'm not really sure what's going on. Is he being bothered by a Laker, defensive player? What the situation is? They've got him on tilt, so to speak, and he's got to get that under check here in this half.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing about the young man, very, very talented, and he can string off a slew of plays just like that. And I know he's going to be hungry in the second half, because don't forget about the option pass where he got the lateral and then he had a guy streaking open. And for whatever reason, we may not know, maybe he didn't have a great grip on the football, but he didn't get rid of it and it ended up being an incomplete pass. Of course, it was a great defensive play on that.
Well, what stinks about that is a coaching staff, and I only coach at the youth football level, but you usually put a trick play in a week just for fun, just to keep the kids, having fun out there. You can only show it once, though. So now every team in the conference has film on that. They'll probably have to come up with something else, and that's the disappointing thing is they had a good play and it just didn't work.
And it should have, like you touched on. This is your Burger Smokehouse pregame show. We got lots more to talk about. Sorry, your Polylift Boat Lifts halftime show. William Holtz, Jeff Fernetti from Camdenton, Missouri. We'll be right back after this.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes.
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
Back here on LakeTV, it's your Polylift Boat Lifts halftime show. Still about 9 minutes before we get the second half underway. And with Camdenton getting the ball back, what would you look for if you're the Lebanon defense on this first series?
Well, again, the good thing for Camdenton is they've kept them guessing at times. They've just never been able to convert that big fourth down and get that first down in that second quarter, especially. They've shown a couple of different looks. 3 receivers set to option. It really just depends on what quarterback's in there. If I'm Camdenton, though, open it right back up. Your best success was in the first quarter. Try to open up the Lebanon defense a little bit. The only way the run's going to work is if you can reestablish that passing game.
Yeah, and one way to do that I'd like to see, that's a little bit interesting, to say the least, but you put Decker out at receiver like you've seen when Lumley lies up. How about a quick fake pass to him? Because they're already expecting if he's lining up a receiver, there's at least a 50% chance they're going to him. Why not do a misdirection play that way, get the defense going that way, and then maybe get a swing pass or a wheel route with maybe a running back or even a slot receiver?
Yeah, that would be a good play too. And the key for the Lakers though is trying to solve this front for Lebanon. Their front's been big, they've been nasty, and if they can open them up, getting past that second level has been a lot of success tonight for Camdenton. They got to solve something, do some double teams inside, maybe some pulls to see if they can get some mismatches and create a true edge. Lebanon's done a great job of sealing that edge off tonight.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it should be a very, very exciting second half. We'll see if Lebanon continues to have that success we're talking about on the ground. We'll see if Camdenton makes some halftime adjustments, and we'll see what they do to start the second half of play. And to wrap up our Polylift Boat Lift halftime show, let's get back to our ballparks of the Ozarks. So how many fields exactly are we talking?
Yeah, right now we're building 9, and the good thing about what we're doing for our fields is, and there's nothing wrong with municipal fields. They're all over, and basically baseball and softball and tournaments, they count on those fields. But what we're doing is age-specific fields. So a 10-year-old can go on a field that a 10-year-old can hit home runs on. There's nothing worse, though. I have a 13-year-old son, having him play on high school-sized fields that they never have a chance of hitting the ball out of. So we're going for real age-specific fields. The majority of them are going to be for that 8 to 12U range, and a couple for the 13 and 14-year-olds.
One thing, Jeff, that stands out to me about that is if you're a 10 or 11-year-old playing baseball, and you're a decent player, and you fly out a lot, you could very, very easily get discouraged and give up on the game. But if these nice fly balls turn into home runs, you keep a kid playing a little longer, and who knows what he turns into through that, that young age when the kids are changing so much.
Yeah, we've tried to, again, the project was delayed at certain times back years ago because we wanted to get the fields just right. Another thing we've noticed, too, is, again, especially at those younger ages, 8, 9, 10 years old, right when they start to pitch, there's a lot of wild pitches. There's a lot of pass balls. So we made the backstops really tight. What we don't want, there's nothing worse as a parent is sitting out there and it's, pass ball run, pass ball run, pass ball. We're not looking for that. That's not baseball, and that's not softball for the girls either. We're looking for something that is a true representation of the game.
And that's going to do that, and I love that idea and that premise behind, making it age appropriate. You don't see that a lot of places because you're exactly right, unless you see those moved-in fences. I remember playing Little League into Babe Ruth, and I was on a traveling All-Star team, and every year at the All-Star game, they moved the fence in, and we had an opportunity for the first time to hit home runs, and I'll tell you what, my first time hitting a home run, which I, of course, probably couldn't do now, but, it just changed the way I felt about myself running around the base path after I hit a dinger. It made me feel like I was on top of the world.
Well, the big difference, too, is we're not putting temporary fences in. The fields will be built to those specs, wood fences that they'll be able to hit home runs over. Also, too, no metal bleachers, no looking through, chain link fences. It's all netting. The seating will be very unique that we'll be able to show people that you bring your own lawn chair and sit right there and put it wherever. There's nothing worse than having to jam into it's 95 degrees out in a metal bleacher. Well, that's not the experience we're looking for. Also, we built, there's a lot of, I'm one of them. When I'm not coaching, I'm a nervous dad. There's a lot of times during baseball games, the nervous dad wants to stand down the lines. There's nowhere for them to stand, and you're looking at a weird angle. We built a 45-degree angle on all of our fields, really designed for the parent that doesn't want to sit, but they're going to have a perfect view of home plate and the pitching mound. There'll be a 45-degree angle right to where all the action is. So we're trying to have the ultimate player experience in addition to the ultimate fan experience.
Okay, so now outside of the incredible facilities as far as fields, what else does this complex have to offer?
Yeah, the other things that we're going to do is we'll have full training areas, we'll have batting cages. Future plans call for an indoor training facility that will have even more during the winter. Future plans also call for football, lacrosse, soccer, some turf fields. But right now what we're building is everything is designed for that specific game. You're going to feel like you're in your own stadium, that there's no other fields. The beautiful thing about our facility is the fields aren't jammed together. So we really are going to market ourselves as the safest park in America. Kids won't be crossing a parking lot to and from games. The fields are all in one area, so you'll safely be able to get out of your car and won't have to worry about that. The fields are spread out enough. There will be no foul balls going from field to field. My mother was hit at a game 4 or 5 years ago, and those are the things that concern us. So we're trying to really make that a perfect experience. And also, for the teams themselves, there'll be bullpens on every field, batting cages in every area, so you'll be able to warm up properly and get ready for the game while you're waiting for your turn.
Yeah, and it'll give you a big league feel. Now I'll tell you, Jeff, we're going to wrap up the post-game show, but before we do, when you talk about baseball, I'm a big baseball guy. You're a big baseball guy. We love to eat when we're at baseball games. And I know there's some great plans in store for how we're going to feed all of our spectators and players.
Yeah, we have a barbecue restaurant that we're going to have. And two, we'll have the classics. We'll have baseball food. We'll have hot dogs and nachos. But how about pulled pork nachos? Or how about things that aren't just heated in a microwave? we're really going to go the extra level to have a true restaurant, but with a concession stand feel. Also, we're going to have some different ways, because of our space, to deliver the food to people, and we'll have almost golf course-like carts throughout the facility. Ice cream, soda, adult beverages, anything that you need, you'll be able to take care of.
That's Jeff Fernetti, part owner of Ballparks of the Ozarks, and he's bringing baseball to Lake of the Ozarks like you've never seen before, and probably one of the only guys that's as excited, if not more excited, than I am to see Ballparks of the Ozarks hit down here in this area. This is the conclusion of your Polylift Boat Lifts halftime show. We're going to have the second half of this barn burner after this.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
LakeTV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, Hy-Vee, Polylift Boat Lifts, Ballparks of the Ozarks, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, JJ Twigs, Chances Are, Big Boy Fiberglass, Bear Market, Bill's Art Center and Gallery, Fort Knox Alarm and Security, and El Espolón Mexican Restaurant.
Open. I'm Chris Wagner of Farmers Insurance. Not only do I have great hands, Farmers Insurance has great rates. So come see us in Lake Ozark because I want to be your insurance agent. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on LakeTV.
We are farmers.
Once upon a time, three bears went shopping. At Bear Market, of course. Inside, they couldn't believe their eyes. Panda Bear loved the selection of women's clothes. Girls' clothes, too. Polar Bear was excited about the racks of men's clothes. Boys' clothes, too. And shoes. Brown Bear had fun trying out the huge selection of furniture. Tools, too. When the three bears heard Bear Market was a consignment store that helped local charities, they couldn't bear to leave. So look for the three bears when you shop at Bear Market, Route 54 West in Camdenton.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our four-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Back here on Lake TV, William Holtz, Jeff Fernetti, and it's time for the second half. Excellent first half. The foundation's laid and Cap set to kick off from the 40-yard line. New returner in there for the Lakers. That's Leo Martinez. He'll get a shot here. He's going to field it at about his 13-yard line. Nice set of blockers in front of him. He's across the 30 and he's out at about the 34-yard line and very near some extracurricular activity. The official very quickly says no way.
Well, the official doing a good job. Return man leapt up in the air at the end, and really the Lebanon defender had no chance other than really just to sort of ease him down. He was trying not to body slam him into the turf and trying to keep, we've seen the trainers come on the field a couple of times, unfortunately, and trying to keep that from happening here in the second half.
Certainly, yeah, good eye. Definitely could have looked malicious, but it wasn't. He tried to just help him a little bit.
Well, double tight end here to start.
Jay Griffin, nice lead block. Now Simpson gets his block across the 40, and I'll tell you what, couple of nice blocks there by your first couple of Lakers.
Well, you definitely see the offensive differences when the Lakers changed quarterbacks, and they just went double tight end, 3 running backs, the old wishbone really offense, and just a pitch play to the left picked up 7.
Yeah, nice to see Lumley in there and getting to pitch it out. Not sure if Decker's in there at this point in time. Doesn't look like he is, so. Griffin now gets the carry. Nice lead blocking Simpson in there. That's a first down for the Lakers. We're going to give them about 6 yards. And the Lakers start the second half just like we were hoping.
Yeah, good first initial step. Made a cutback and kind of went back into traffic. Would have liked to see him follow his blockers, but still picked up a good gain on second down and moved the chains.
Well, I'll tell you what, these Laker lead blockers from the fullback positions are doing a really nice job here through a couple of plays. They look like they've got a little more energy to start this half. So 1st and 10 now, 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lumley remains in at quarterback under center. There's the give to Buddha, and he's going to get up to about midfield before being slammed down by a couple of Yellow Jackets in on the stop, Dylan Wagner, as well as his counterpart. So 3 yards in the second down carry will bring up 2nd down and 7, and I'm actually going to go ahead and make a prediction. You're going to see a play action pass here, partner.
Yeah, good movement there by the line, and the official did a good job there of giving that forward progress. The Lebanon fans didn't like the spot, but that was a good call there on the far side.
Yeah, certainly now. 2nd and 7. Stidham in at tight end. And it's not. It's going to be the give to Griffin. He gets through the first carry. He's outside across the 40. He'll be taken down there. Nice tackle on the play. The Yellow Jacket was Dylan Leck, but not before big yardage on the play for Jay Griffin. He has it all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, he ran about 40 yards to pick up 15. Did a lot of zigging and zagging there, but really a good field vision there. Picked up a big first down. And the more important thing is brought this crowd alive. Huge crowd on our side of the field and just needing something to cheer about.
Every bit of probably 700 to 800 Lebanon fans across the other way. This place is very, very packed. Lumley now, there's the play action, looking for Decker. You're going to have a pass interference. Just grabbed the arm of their intended receiver. Did one of the Yellow Jacket defenders, and really nice job by Lumley because Decker was most likely going to score on that play.
Well, threw into double coverage. However, he had split that double coverage. So there was a window that the ball was looking like it was going towards, and really actually that's one of those that as a coach you're not too disappointed with. They'll give them the first down on the penalty, pick up the extra yards, but probably saved a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm always a firm believer, and I'm like, do whatever you got to do, take as many pass interferences. Don't let it be intercepted, and don't let someone score a touchdown on you, whether you're a receiver or a D-back. So Lumley remains in at center. Decker's your lone wide receiver, bottom of your screen. Earhart's on him. Lumley the give to Griffin. Griffin trying to get outside, now cuts back inside across the 20. Now down to the 15-yard line, he'll be taken down. First Yellow Jacket, Marty Rumfelt, and on the stop, Griffin has about 6.
Yeah, good pickup there. Good seal on the outside by Zach Wise. The senior made a good move sealing that left edge. The running back pick up a couple extra yards there, but a good play design here, and they've got really Lebanon on their heels a little bit here defensively. They're not attacking like they were early in the game.
Yeah, certainly, and I'd like to see, I don't know, I'm just such a fan of the pass. Just want to see a play-action play. Decker still in at lone receiver. It's going to be a quick hitter. He's looking for his man Decker. Cuts across. He's taken down at the 10-yard line. That's a Laker first down. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 10. Really like that play, Jeff.
Yeah, good strong tackle, too, on the other side. And again, a little jaw-jacking going on between Decker and Caps for Lebanon there in the secondary.
Earlier when you were talking about Decker and Earhart going back and forth, that goes all the way back to basketball season. Both all-conference players and the Ozark Conference, one of the better basketball conferences at this level in the entire state of Missouri. Lumley under center. It's the give to Griffin. He's got some good yardage across the 5. Puts it over the pylon. It's a touchdown, Lakers. Griffin, very hard-nosed run, Jeff.
Yeah, really good blocking, including Grant Norton, the junior, just pancaked someone right in front of him, set that scene, gave him the extra hole, big touchdown, and there's that drive that we talked about. Start the half with a touchdown, but now that extra point's sort of looming. We'll see if they're going to go for 2.
I would assume they will. Now, nice job right there, too, by Griffin, because he was going to go down about the 2 or 3, but he took a really nice lunge towards the end zone and was able to extend the ball over the end zone marker. So it is 14-12 now. Decker out of the shotgun. He's got Simpson and he's got Griffin in the backfield. He takes the snap. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's going to stop, throw across his body, looking for his would-be target. He's looking for number 25 on the play, Cole McBride, and that falls harmlessly to the turf. And the score, 14-12. Lebanon holds a slim 2-point advantage, but Camdenton starts the half with an impressive drive. 14-12, Lebanon, you're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on LakeTV.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Back here on Lake TV, and Camdenton starts the half about as good as they could have. And Jeff, you are right. That extra point, as you said earlier, it normally does prove to be costly anytime you miss an extra point in high school or any level of football.
Yeah, they had a good play design on the 2-point conversion as well. And I'd like to see them come back to that sort of play when they're just in the regular field of play. Really had Lebanon confused in the secondary. Unfortunately, they weren't able to connect, but still lots of time, 8:38 remaining here in the third, and now got to go play some defense.
There's the kick now. Takes a in and out of the hands. Oh, good return and taken down there now by number 11 of the Lakers. That's that is Cole Breeden, who is number 11 of the Yellow Jackets. Number 11, Matt Lawson, with the stop for the Lakers, and Lebanon takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Well, we'll see what Lebanon can do offensively here to really take the air out of this place a little bit. The Camdenton faithful are very excited after that last drive. See if they can put some points up on the board of their own here.
8:30 left in the first. Oh, nice job by the Lakers, and that was very nearly a Laker taking the handoff from Breeden.
Well, great play there by Holden Garmany. 5'5", 170, playing nose tackle, and just immediately in the backfield. Sometimes that pad level is so low, just gets right underneath the defender, or the offensive player in this case, and it did a great job getting in the backfield.
You mentioned that earlier, looking over the roster at that size for a nose tackle, and you said your son, very similar situation. Son actually here. Give him a shout out here in just a minute. Now the Lebanon backed up. They got 2nd and 12 now from their own 26-yard line. Here's the inside give, and once again it's Barry, and the Lakers having none of that. Just about 3 or 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8.
Well, very similar to how Lebanon started the game, except different results. Same 2 plays they started the game with, and the Lakers defense has held up here. Gone to a 5-man front. Earlier they were going a lot of 3-man looks and spreading those defensive ends out. Now they're clogging the middle here.
So on 3rd and 7, Lebanon has it their own 31-yard line. Lakers stack the line. They've got 6 players in line of scrimmage. Fake give, it's a quarterback option. It's outside, and that's Bray, and he's going to be taken down to the 31-yard line. That's at the line of scrimmage, and the Lakers defense gets a big stop. That'll force a 4th down and 7.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody fooled on the Laker defense there. Problem with that is didn't get that inside fake to Barry. You can't run the option too well if you don't get that initial fake, and that brings up a quick 3 and out, punt team on the field.
Jake Hill back in there. No, actually, Buddha for the Lakers. Seth Harris back to return the kick. There's the kick. Very good punt. Does take a Laker bounce. Feel that on the 39-yard line, and that's where Camdenton takes over. 1st and 10, and I do sense momentum starts to change as we come into the second half. And just like we talked about, Jeff, you want to see a nice drive. Lakers did just that. Lebanon gets it back. What can they do defensively? Well, they give it back to their offense, and we'll see what their offense can do.
Well, good adjustment by Camden on both the offensive and defensive side. They had Lebanon's offense stifled on 3 straight plays, put a nice offensive series together. Now they got to get back in the end zone here, trailing by 2.
How about that? Lumley back at quarterback, and tell you what, he looked really solid on that last possession. Under center, now the give is to Griffin. Great lead block by Wise. Inside's Griffin, he's across midfield, down to about the 47-yard line. We'll give him 15, and that's good for a Camdenton Laker. 1st down, and Jay Griffin really starting to get going, partner.
Yeah, really good outside blocking. You know, a lot of times you get your playing time at the high school level at receiver by being a good blocker. You mentioned Wise. Really good blocks set that edge for the Lakers.
Under center again, Lumley now. Here's the give to Griffin, and he's stopped in the backfield. That's big number 92 for Lebanon, Jesse Nyman. What a stop. That's a big young man.
Yeah, I think a little miscommunication on the Lakers offensive line there. Nobody blocked 92 from the outside. Went inside on their blocking scheme and missed the defensive end.
Nyman lines up at 6'2", 200 pounds. It's a force to be reckoned with. So 2nd down and 10 after the no gainer on 1st down. Lumley under center. Gives it to Griffin. Couple of lead blocks. He cuts back inside, lowers his shoulder. He runs over a Lebanon defender. That's about 4 or 5. And I do like that because if you have an incomplete pass or you don't gain at least 3 or 4, really that 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11, that's dangerous territory. You get 4 or 5, you put yourself in a very manageable situation. Lumley under center. Here's the pitch to Griffin outside, lead block. Bo Shore, a couple of other guys, and coming in to make the stop. The ball's on the ground. They're going to blow it dead. Forward progress, and that's a break for the Lakers because I really think that ball might have been out, Jeff.
Yeah, the Lebanon coaching staff, some of the guys on the field trying to get that call their way. They're going to get forward progress, about a 2-yard pickup, so the Lebanon crowd not happy with that call.
That's York in there defensively for the Yellow Jackets, and you saw as soon as he wrapped up the ball carrier going for the football, and very much I'd say that's a break for the Camdenton Lakers. So 4th and 4. Here's your situation. Ball at the 41-yard line. Lumley's under center. The gives to Griffin. Tries to get outside. He's tripped up, taken down to the 41. And the Lebanon defense, a big-time stop. They take over 1st and 10 at the Camdenton, or at their own 39-yard line. And once again, Camdenton can't seem to convert on 4th down.
Well, Hunter McGuire, outside linebacker, just stepped up and made the shoestring tackle. That was the difference, not only saving the 1st down, but maybe even a touchdown. Just a great defensive play there. And the Lakers back on the defensive side now, trailing by 2 still.
Yeah, really like to see something going on 4th and short. Love to see the offense maybe put it in the air, but I'll tell you what, with as hot as Griffin is, I guess you can't really go against the hot hand even on 4th and 4. So Lebanon, we'll see how they respond, Jeff. This will be an interesting drive for them after Camdenton kind of owned the first 2 series of the half. They get the ball back after the turnover on downs. Barry now trying to get away. He does. Couple of bear carriers back across midfield all the way down to the 42. We do have a flag in there. Maybe against illegal block in the back, my partner says. What'd you see?
That's what I saw in that crowd of people coming in late. I didn't get a number on it, but we'll see if that's what the officials say. They might have got it down. Yep, no, they got it on. They got the block in the back on Lebanon. I thought they were going to get maybe a clip, but they did get the block in the back like I thought, and that'll bring that tough run down. See, that's the unfortunate thing about that. Barry had broken through the crowd, and there was a big, huge crowd of guys well behind the play, and that's where the flag came in. And just an awful situation for Lebanon, negating that big run there.
Boy, as a coach, that's one thing that just drives you crazy. I mean, holding happens in the trenches in football, but when it's away from the play, especially behind the ball carrier or the receiver, whoever it might be, it's so frustrating.
The only good thing about that is it is a spot foul, so you still pick up the initial yardage and then it's pushed back, so they still pick up 7 on first down.
And it's first down again, so first down and 3 now, and that's going to be Bray. He's going to have about 4 yards and a first down, so 1st and 10, ball's just inside the midfield marker. We're going to call it the 49-yard line.
Yeah, that's one of those high school rules of when the spot foul, you keep the down. So while the foul hurts you, it doesn't necessarily set you up in a bad situation because you're starting that drive with only 3 to go to pick up another first. So now they move the chains. They're at midfield and have some things going here in these first couple of carries.
Certainly so, and our production assistant Ross Reinhardt nervously watches to my left, big Camdenton fan. Here's the inside give now, and there's a couple of Lakers picking up the ball carrier. Looked to be Barry. Nice stop. I know Simpson was in there, as well as number 74 for the Lakers. Looked like big Grant Norton once again.
That was Michael Appleberry on the carry, of 5'10", 220 fullback. Just a quick little gain for 2 yards on the play.
So we'll bring up second down and a very, give him a short 8. Under center now is Breeden. In motion's Bray. It's going to be a pitch outside. That's got to be a block in the back and thrown to the turf. And there's got to be another personal foul. This is Jack Earhart. Someone's got to control the young man because this is 3 penalties and he should have 4 or 5.
Yeah, big hold there. Big hold on the edge. Could have got the extra penalty for throwing him to the turf, but that is his 3rd, should be his 4th of the game. And at some point, you got to decide whether it's worth having him on the field.
You know, I'm a huge fan of high school athletics, and I understand that in competition it gets heated. But when it happens this many times as a head coach, you've got to do something and get him out of the game. And I'm not sure that Earhart got checked out. There's going to be a sideline personal foul. That'll back him up. And now Coach Christian's going to have to keep his cool because you got your captain and your head coach both very displeased. And you remember the fumble over here, Jeff. That was something that probably rubbed them the wrong way. Of course, in a ball game of this magnitude, they felt like they had the football and they didn't like the call, and this is not going the way of Coach Christian and his Yellow Jackets.
Well, they'll warn you. They'll warn you once. They won't warn you twice. The second warning comes when the yellow comes out, and that pushes them way back. Spot's going to be all the way back, gosh, at the 36-yard line, and Lebanon's got to get this thing under control. You know, you got the lead. You're playing like a team that's not leading this football game.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and that's what playing at Bob Shore Stadium will do to you with this crowd, this legacy. I mean, you come to a place like this, and everyone knows, I mean, Camdenton is a special place, and it looks like that pressure is getting to Lebanon just a bit.
2nd and 23. Let's see what they draw up here.
Inside give to Barry, and he's tripped up from behind. Very nice tackle on the plate for the Lakers. That's number 25, Jackson Ezzard. Otherwise, Barry may still be running.
Yeah, picked up 12 there. That's how you silence a crowd, is put it right back in their face. And a big pickup there. Now you've got 3rd and 11, but you're at midfield.
Yeah, you'll take that big chunk of yardage as long as now.
Well, you're in 2-down territory here. They're certainly not going to punt from midfield with the way they've been able to move at times offensively. So you really got 2 plays drawn up, not just this one.
So now 3rd down and 12. Breeden's under centered. Bray's in motion. They're going to give it to him on the handoff. He's got good yardage. First down across the 40, down to about the 36. Got another late hit on the play, and he's standing over the player. This is getting a bit crazy. Thank God the young man helped him up. Otherwise, I'd run down and do something myself, Jeff.
But again, you've got another situation where Lebanon's able to pick up a first down after being more than 20 yards back behind the line of scrimmage for the first. And just another good drive here by Lebanon, and unfortunate break defensively for Camdenton.
Yeah, certainly so. And I mean, it's hard to keep track, but that's at least the 4th time Lebanon's had at least 3rd and 15 or 2nd and 15 or longer and been able to get a fresh set of downs. And that's just defeating and deflating if you're a defense. So Breeden's under center now. Same offensive set we've seen for the majority of the evening. Inside give, that's Barry, and he's taken down by Simpson on the stop. He's got another big gain. That's 7 yards, and they're just gashing this Laker defense.
Amazing how he's consistently in the Laker secondary. I mean, he is not getting taken down at the line of scrimmage very much tonight, and it's a testament to how tough he is to tackle.
Yeah, big kid, runs so hard, and what I love about him, you always see him finish his runs emphatically. Lowers the shoulder, he's an absolute bruiser. Give to Barry once again in the trenches, and this time the Lakers able to corral him for a very short gain. We're going to give him 2, maybe just 1.5 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and probably less than 1 yard. So 3rd and short. Let's see how loud this crowd can get. Breeden under center. He's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper, and he has, and it's very near. And they're going to say, yeah, definitely looked like the ground probably caused the fumble. As much as you want to see that go to Camdenton, I think that was pretty obvious.
Yeah, line judge was right on that call. Good call. He kind of toppled right down on the football and his upper torso, and ball was definitely lodged by the field there. So good call by the official, and another 1st down.
Yeah, and Lebanon just moving those chains. Clock continues to run. We're within a minute to play here. Actually 30 seconds now here in this 3rd quarter. Breeden under center. Inside give to Barry. Shakes off the first couple tackles. He's swung down, but not until he gets to the 18. And once again, big yardage. And I say big yardage, significant yardage on 1st down. He's going to give him 4.5, maybe 5. And that'll bring up the very familiar 2nd down and 5 we've seen for a lot of the evening. So we're going to see a break in action as the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We're at Bob Shore Stadium in Camdenton, Missouri with 1 quarter left to play. It's 14-12, the Yellow Jackets lead. We'll have the 4th quarter of play on Lake TV after this.
JJ Twins, pizza and pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twig's new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
Back here on Lake TV, just in time for our Christopher Wagner with Farmers Insurance here at Camdenton, Missouri, and it's quite a ball game we've got here now. 12 minutes to go, of course, as we start our 4th quarter of play, and it's the Lebanon Yellow Jackets having 2nd down and 5 as we start this quarter. Under center's Breeden. 3 men in the backfield now. The give is to Barry trying to get outside. He will. Swung down. What a tackle on the play. That's number 1. Zach Malone, the junior, makes a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, really good tackle. Broke down in space. Able to get the guy right around the waist and brings up now a 3rd and short. Key tackle there. Now you got to come up big on 3rd down, which they have not been able to do really this half.
Tell you what, for as big as this crowd is, I mean, these Camdenton people, they understand the game of football. You'd like to see them get very, very loud, try to make things difficult for Lebanon. So 3rd and just a couple. Breeden's under center. It's Bray in motion. It's going to be the option, and it's going to be first down yardage as Breeden very wisely cuts inside and has about 4 yards.
Yeah, good keeper there. Lakers had the pitch covered, so had to keep it himself, but only needed to pick up 2, was able to get the first down.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, very impressed what I've seen from Breeden. He's a good decision maker outside that one pitch that it looks like he lost a grip on. He's done a really nice job handling the offense tonight for Lebanon, and he's done a nice job overcoming many penalties this offense has put them in.
I'll tell you, unless I'm missing him, I haven't seen Stidham here this half, and really I don't think I've seen him since that when he went down with that foot injury. I don't in fact see him on the sidelines. That's clearly a big miss defensively for them.
Yeah, certainly on both sides of the ball. Last week he had 4 catches for $141 and 3 scores, and you take him off offensively, and then of course what he brings to the table defensively. That's a great set of eyes, partner. I don't even see him down on the sideline. We're looking for him, and our sideline analyst Deborah Wolf will be on the lookout, and we'll try to keep you guys updated as soon as possible. So 10:30 left here in the 4th quarter of play. Ozark Conference football at its finest from Bob Shore Stadium in Camdenton, Missouri. 10:25 left in the game. Breeden under center. Bray's in motion. It's the inside give, very dangerous. On his feet, rumbled inside the 5, taken down there. That's number 38 with the carry. It looked like maybe 36. Michael Appleberry with about his 2nd or 3rd carry of the game.
Yeah, touchdown saver down inside the 1. And that will also be a first down, so they're going to have 4 downs from inside 1 yard to punch this thing in. I wonder who's getting it.
Yeah, I sense the sarcasm in your voice, partner. I think we know it's going to be John Berry, and as soon as you and I say that, watch Lebanon pull something out.
Well, don't need to mess around. You're on the road. Punch us in, get the touchdown going defense. Quarterback keeper. Push the pile, though. Touchdown, yep.
Yes, sir. It was the quarterback keeper, and looked like the Lakers initially had it stopped, but the second effort in the drive from the offensive line, Breeden's able to find the end zone, and so now the lead is extended, and this is a pretty big extra point right here, partner, because right now at 8 points, it's still a 1-possession ball game.
Well, it's amazing how Lebanon's been able to overcome their penalties and their shortcomings temper-wise. And in fact, it's a motivating factor here this evening.
Yeah, certainly, and really defeating. I mean, just the way the Lakers have put themselves in a lot of positions, and the extra point, of course, up and good. So we're a 9-point game. We're going to stay right here on Lake TV. We now have our good buddy Sean Cooper joining us in the booth, and what an exciting time for my buddy Sean and our magazine Accelerate. Sean, you don't got to show it yet. We're really excited with football season here. The new issues available. Sean, what do you think?
Well, I think it's amazing, William. You know, I'm just glad to be here.
Quite a football game we got now, 9-point ball game. Camdenton in it. You got to see a quick score here. But without further ado, why don't we go ahead and give the snapshot to the camera of this new cover. Very, very cool issue. Accelerate magazine, sporting the red, white, and blue. Gotta love that. Of course, we're here on Labor Day weekend on Lake TV, and you see all the schools. I see we added a couple of schools. Sean, talk about that.
Yeah, we did, William. We started out originally with 4 in the magazine. We're up to 7 right now. We just picked up Waynesville in California, and we're excited just to be covering all these teams.
Very, very exciting stuff. And if you want to pick up your newest edition, your copy of the newest issue of Accelerate magazine, tell them again, Sean, where we can grab that.
We can grab it at all the sporting events at the local schools, William.
Awesome. Sean Cooper, Accelerate magazine, bringing you the Lake and Mid-Missouri's #1 sports magazine. Set to kick now. That's a nice play right there by Jackson Ezard. Fields it at the 30, and he's got a good return up to the 40-yard line. So here we are now back to my color guy, Jeff Fernetti, and nice heads-up play there by Jackson Ezard.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Lebanon saw there in the Laker return team, but the pooch kick didn't really go their way, and now the Lakers will have it at their own 40. Great field possession, and still tons of time, but now 21-12. Got to put some quick points up on the board, get the football back.
Yeah, and you touched on it. Still a lot of time. You don't need to do anything unorthodox here. You know, just stick to what's been working. pick up chunks of yardage on the legs of Jay Griffin, you can still afford to play your game. Exactly what the Lakers do. Here's Griffin across midfield. He's outside. Good yardage. We'll give him at least 15. And that's where the spot is. Exactly right there. 15 for Griffin.
And good news, too. Stidham was out there on that last PAT. He's out on this series here, so good to see he's overcome either that foot or that ankle injury that he had in the second quarter.
And even when he's not showing up with those big touchdown receptions like he did a week ago, what he brings to the table as far as a blocker is wonderful, and it's nice to see him back out on the field. Lumley now the give. Griffin again trying to get outside across the 40 to the 30 inside the 25. Oh, I think he was still on his feet. He certainly thought he was. And that tackle made on the play by Lakia Caps, and Griffin thought he was still on his feet.
Yeah, the back judge had him, and he signaled it, had his right elbow come down on that play, but hey, that's what you got to do. Let the officials blow the play dead. You keep running, you keep playing, and a good, strong run, and again, got the crowd back in their favor here. Now the officials are going to talk about the spot of the football here.
Give a quick shout out to Camdenton graduates and some very dear friends of mine, Tom and Stacy Jones and their beautiful family. Mama and Daddy Jones, love you guys very much. Thanks for tuning in. Lumley now the give to Griffin, makes the first guy miss, cuts back across inside the 20, and even though only a 2 or 3 yard gain, it's plays like that bring up a 2nd down and 7 opposed to a 2nd down and 10 that give you promise.
Yeah, good strong tackle from behind there, and we've seen Nyman be a force, the senior from behind. Griffin a little slow to get up there. When you get hit from behind like that, it tend to knock the wind out of you.
Yeah, certainly. Definitely less painful up here for you and I, Jeff.
Yep.
So it's Lumley remains in there, quarterback. Interesting. Under center. The give to Griffin. Same play. Couple of Lakers run into each other. Griffin outside. He's out about the 17-yard line. He gains a couple more, and that's going to bring up a very, very big 3rd and 5. Jeff, so if you're Coach Shore, 3rd and 5, we have got to do something different. I'm thinking play action. How about you?
Well, again, that play's been working, but now you're on this far left hash where off the left tackle is going to be the short side of the field. So let's see if they line up anybody high to the right. It doesn't look like it. They're going to go with the same formation. However, they do have a tight end right. We'll see if they go back that way.
So Lumley now the inside give. It's Bo Short trying to get outside, and he will not. He tries very hard, and he's thrown down for a couple-yard loss. We're going to say loss of 1. Bring up a 4th down and 6, and if you had a really reliable field goal kicker, there's only a 36-yard attempt. You don't typically see that at the high school level, but certainly in the back of your mind with it being a 2-score ball game.
And again, you would think maybe setting up for passing offense here, but they're leaving Decker back at receiver, not putting him at quarterback for this crucial 4th down.
So big situation, 4th and 6. Lumley with play action. He's airing it out, looking for Decker. He's got it! Dylan Decker makes the adjustment, comes back to the football, and from 18 yards out, the Lakers are alive and well.
Well, if you're not going to have him throw it, you certainly have him catch it. Big time play there. They got man-to-man coverage somehow down low, and were able to hit the fade into the corner of the end zone. Big touchdown there. The Lakers back in this ball game. Extra point looming, but still tons of time. 7:55 to go.
And since Dylan Decker can't say it from the field, I'll say it for him. How do you do, Mr. Jack Earhart? Dylan Decker, beautiful play, comes back to the football from 18 yards out, and the Lakers pull within 2. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on LakeTV.
Open. I'm Chris Wagner of Farmers Insurance. Not only do I have great hands, Farmers Insurance has great rates. So come see us in Lake Ozark because I want to be your insurance agent. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on LakeTV.
We are Farmers.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Back here on LakeTV, William Holtz, Jeff Vernetti from Bob Shore Stadium, and we have a dandy. 19 Camdenton, 21 Lebanon, and if you script a ball game to be exciting at the high school level, this is exactly how you script it. your situation. 7:55 left in the ballgame. Camdenton set to kick. Bryce Metcalf in to do the kicking for the Lakers. Back to receive for Lebanon. Looks to be Barnett. Over his head. Bounces, and he has to field it right there. That's McBride. Makes the first guy miss across the 20. Now across the field, look at McBride go. The 40, and taken down at the 45 by Buddha. But I'll tell you what a return by McBride. And that was very nearly a huge opportunity for Camden to pin Lebanon deep in their own end, and that was that first missed tackle, Jeff.
Yeah, started that, just got a great bounce and got it all the way down to their 2-yard line, but hit a seam, got a good backside block, and able to get it to almost midfield here, down to their 46. That's a dagger right there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, but still the Camden defense will have an opportunity here to get a stop. 7:44 left in the ball game. Lebanon has it at the 46-yard line. Under center is quarterback inside give, looking for Barry. Miscommunication. He's taken down at the initial line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Well, should have kept that football and optioned it out. That's one where I think the running back took it from the quarterback. Usually you keep the belly open, let the quarterback pull it back out and option it out. Just got stuck in there, and a good break there for the Lakers.
So 2nd down and 9 now. Breeden under centers, we've seen him all night. Barry in the backfield with him. Inside give, and there goes Barry. Nice touchdown saving tackle again. That's a Laker. Malone on the stop, but not before Barry has about 12 yards and another 1st down.
Yeah, again, big-time players making big plays, and there's one after you get stuffed on first. Come right back, same play, kept it that time and got the 1st down. And now if you're Lebanon, both teams have 3 timeouts. Take as much time as you possibly can. Let this play clock wind all the way down. If you can, grind all these seconds off the clock.
Inside give, that's a cluster up the middle, and nothing doing on 1st down, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And these next couple of plays, needless to say, very, very important as we are under 7 minutes to play now in the ballgame.
Well, Lebanon's offensive line is certainly a force, and what you can see why the run's working. Even though that one didn't, they had 2 different players, their right tackle and right guard, downfield blocking the safeties of the Lakers. So they're getting guys downfield. That's why the running game's working so well.
So now 2nd down and 10, 6:15 left in the game. It's Bray in motion. The give is to Barry. Upended. No, still on his feet. Stamper comes in and makes the stop as Buddha had him from underneath, but still 3 yards on a play that looked like it could have been stopped in the backfield.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of running after the first initial point of contact and able to get good quality yards there, bringing up a 3rd down under 6 minutes to play.
One of the bigger plays of the ball game. 5:40 left. Under center. Now you're going to have, I don't know what you're going to call here though, Jeff.
Well, I think they got the Lakers. Yep, they got the Lakers. That's the call. Just jumped on the football there. Now brings up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, really a more dangerous offsides. I mean, you have them 3rd and 7 and you give them that 5 yards. That is very, very dangerous. So 5:25 left in the game. 3rd down and 2 your situation. Ball at the Camdenton 33-yard line. Breeden now takes the snap. Oh, we got to have this one will get called back. I'm not sure why it wasn't blown dead. If false start, you blow dead, don't you?
Usually, yes, and the official right on this call. Let's see. The Lakers sideline, illegal motion, that's why they let it go. Yeah, I think there could have been 2 different calls there as illegal motion, and you let that play continue. So
Unfortunately, with the pitch, it looked like it was almost going to be a fumble.
Yeah.
You thought, boy, Lakers could really catch a break, and really is a break. 3rd and 2nd, you get a legal motion, you give that 5 yards right back. So 3rd down and 7 now. Somewhat of a break now. The Lakers get that 5 yards gifted back to them. Let's see if they take advantage. Third down and 7. You hear the defense chants from the Lakers faithful. Here's the pitch. Barry trying to get outside. Bray, the lead blocker. Barry has first down yardage. We're going to give him 10 up to about the 28-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 30. So 8-yard gain and big time first down.
Yeah, Lebanon really using the wide side of the field there to their advantage and just able to create that wall, get a big first down, stops the clock. And again, both teams have 3 timeouts, but now we're under 5 to go, and that precious clock is ticking away.
Yeah, and Lakers desperately need something to go their way, whether it's a turnover, a stop to get the ball back on a turnover and downs. Whatever it might be, the Lakers need something to go their way. Now under center's McBride, or Breeden. My apologies, the handoff now. This one's Bray. He's got a couple yards. We're going to give him 4 or 5 up to about the 25-yard line. So they give him 5 yards. And continually these Yellow Jackets pick up yardage after yardage.
And again, Laker player down, and guess who? It's Stidham again.
Yeah, Parker Stidham. He came in off a huge game last week, and it's a couple of Lakers really shaking up tonight more than once. You saw Jake Hill shaking up a couple of times. So 2nd down and 5, 4:20 left. Breeden now takes his time, looks to the sideline, sees what his coach wants him to do. Yeah, and we got a timeout by the Yellow Jackets. So we'll remain right here real quick. Going to bring my buddy Ross Reinhardt on the set. But for our roll-in with Ross, we're going to make it short tonight. But Ross, I'll tell you what, you're here back at Camdenton. Super, super excited to see the Lakers in this one.
Yeah, this has been an exciting game so far, no matter how it ends, obviously. I'd like for the Lakers to pull this one out, get a big stop here, but this has been an amazing game so far.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you what, the opportunities have been there for the Lakers tonight. They've been pushing Lebanon back in big yardage situation. You heard Jeff and I talking about what's happened to this Camden defense and able to make the stops.
Yeah, they seem to be able to stop it play after play after play, and then when they get them to right where they want them, they let that big one around the corner every time, and all of them seem to be going around the edge.
Yeah, and they're able to seal that edge, and just the Lakers stack in the box, and if you get outside, and a kid like John Berry does often, so you got to seal the edge, and Lakers and able to do that. But we do have some time on the clock. Lakers only down 2. Anything can happen, but if you're the Lakers defense, what are you looking to do here?
You got to stop Barry. You got to know that in this type of game, with it this tight, with it this close, they know where the ball's going. It's going to him every time.
That's this week's edition of Rolling with Ross. Ross, thanks for coming on, brother. Appreciate you. Let's go, Lakers. So 4:10 left in the game now. Jeff Fernetti, William Holtz here for LakeTV. Breeden under center, 2nd and 5. Here's the give to Barry. Shakes off a couple tacklers, then swung backwards. I think he has about 1 up to about the 24-yard line, and this brings up a very big 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, these 3rd downs, though, has been where Lebanon has made their money today. They have certainly done a good job, and again, another player down for the Lakers.
Can't exactly see the jersey number 71.
Yeah, it's hard to make out, but
I see some blood. We're going to go to break. We thank you for watching. We'll be right back on the Lake TV network after this.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Open. I'm Chris Wagner of Farmers Insurance. Not only do I have great hands, Farmers Insurance has great rates. So come see us in Lake Ozark because I want to be your insurance agent. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on LakeTV.
We are Farmers.
LakeTV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, Hy-Vee, Polylift Boat Lifts, Ballparks of the Ozarks, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, JJ Twigs, Chances Are, Big Boy Fiberglass, Bear Market, Bill's Art Center and Gallery, Fort Knox Alarm and Security, and El Espolón Mexican Restaurant.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back here just in time for a 3rd and 5. Under center's Breeden outside, and once again trying to get him to the edge, and it's Barry making a guy miss inside the 10 to the 5 to the house. Touchdown, Lebanon Yellow Jackets, and John Barry proving very, very tough to stop.
Well, great job there, great play call, because they were able to release that tackle to the left, and almost, even though it was a run, almost the same exact thing that you do on a screen pass, got that lineman out in front, and he was easily to the house once you get the big guy in front.
Yeah, very, very tough to see what's going to happen here. I will tell you, 8-point ball game. Obviously, this is a very, very, very big 3rd down, or very, very big extra point now, as the Lakers again have it still to a 1-possession ball game. If they could get a stop here, still very much alive, but with under 4 minutes, 2 scores seems a very daunting task. Earhart with the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So it is a 2-possession ball game as Gabe Kurtz knocks it through. Rather, actually, Lakia Caps knocks it through for Lebanon, and it's a 9-point ball game. Still have 3:33 left to play here. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on LakeTV.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special, and
if you're here once,
chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on LakeTV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Back here on LakeTV, William Holtz alongside Jeff Vernetti. Jeff, for your first high school football game here on LakeTV, it's been an exciting one.
Oh, this has been a great football game still. And not over, 3 timeouts for Camdenton, but it's already a 2-possession game, 3:33 to go. But no, this is everything that high school football is supposed to be, a wonderful game so far.
Yeah, Jackson Ezard fields at the 23-yard line, tries to get outside, makes a few guys miss up to about the 34-yard line. Jackson Ezard, younger brother of Dallas Ezard, Miss Teen Missouri USA, made her way to Miss Universe USA, or Miss Teen USA pageant in Las Vegas, placed in the top 15, very well represented, as the state of Missouri makes you proud to have Miss Dallas Ezard right here in her own backyard from Camdenton, Missouri. So your situation, the Lakers find themselves down 28-19 3:28 left here in the ball game. Out of the shotgun is Lumley. Split backfield next to him. He's going to be airing out. Come back route to Decker. Decker cuts inside now. Falls down at about the 41-yard line. He has about 6 or 7. Going to be a no-huddle, hurry-up offense, I would assume.
Yeah, definitely got to keep these chains moving. Got to do the best you can. It's interesting though that Lebanon isn't pressing here. Decker's really been the only receiver, and now they'll move a cornerback up in his face.
Looking for him again across the middle. He's got the reception again now across midfield down to the 47. Earhart with the stop, but Decker a very good target and a very impressive ball placed on by Lumley.
I mean, you might want to go ahead and put 2 guys on him because everything they're throwing to him is being caught. It's interesting, though, that they're just not protecting that edge when he's out there. They pressed the guy, but they didn't bring the safety up. And a timeout for Lebanon. They've only got 1 left now, 3 for the Lakers.
So a timeout on the field. Your situation, Camdenton finds himself down 9 with just under 3 minutes to go. They do have the ball inside of Lebanon territory. We're going to stay right here. What a evening for football, week 3, and for being only 3 weeks into the high school football season, Jeff, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, and 2, whoever ends up on the losing side of this, still tons of football left. Season's not over. So you knew someone was going to have their first loss in their column today. Whoever wins this football game, though, they have certainly earned it. This has been a true war here tonight. It's been fun.
Yeah, teams like this at this caliber, playing at this class, just so tough. And, you know, Camdenton's 7th in the state for Class 4 ranking. If Lebanon comes in here and knocks them off in their home, I'll tell you what a victory for Coach Christian's squad.
Yeah, it would really be one of the biggest wins of his most recent career. But still, too much football in front of him right now. Got to go out and seal the deal.
Lumley out of the shotgun. Rolls to his left just a little bit now. Being pressured. Tucks it. He's up to about the 45. Has about 3. Now we're going to have to hurry. Trying to hurry. There's a lot of clock. And Coach Shore going to have to burn a timeout here. So with 2:49 left on the clock, we'll be right back on Lake TV.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Back here on Lake TV, and still a lot of reason to be excited. If you're the Camdenton Lakers, just 3 weeks into the season, and let's see what they can pull off. I've seen a lot of exciting ball games here at Bob Shore Stadium. It's a Lakers team, very, very sound, and if someone's going to pull it off, it's probably going to be this year's Laker team. So down 9, Decker continues to line up at receiver, this time top of your screen. Lumley now takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right. Throws back the comeback route. That's Decker again. Cuts back. Earhart misses outside the 30, inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. That's a big gainer. We're going to give him about 17 or 18 yards up for a first down.
Well, and what this is doing, too, is while he's making play after play, it's opening everything up for the other receivers, because at some point, you're gonna have to throw to somebody else, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, you would think so, but I'll tell you what. Decker just continues to make play after play, and him and Lumley really have a nice chemistry together. Lumley putting the ball on the money each of the last 4 passes out to Decker. Out of the shotgun, Lumley, 2:41 left. He takes the snap. It's going to be the option. He pitches to Griffin. Griffin trying to get outside on the stutter step. Back outside down to the 24. He's got 7, and the Lakers going to have to hurry.
Yeah, good block there by 25. Jackson Ezard on the edge there. Really did a good job to give him those extra couple.
So 2nd down and 3 now after the Griffin 3-yard run. Lumley takes the shotgun snap. Steps up, he's got to get rid of it. Swung down, quarterback sack, and that's going to be a timeout. In on the play looked like number 36 for the Yellow Jackets. And that's Michael Appleberry. We've seen him with a few carries tonight. Now a absolutely huge quarterback sack.
Well, good time to bring the blitz, too. They rolled him on a stunt. He started on the left, switched around his man and went right, and no Laker picked him up. Untouched, easy sack, and now a 3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd and long. We're going to keep it right here. We got Shout On. Something to get us pumped up a little bit, Jeff, for the remainder of this one and our Brick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia post-game show we'll have right here on the Lake TV network for you following the conclusion of tonight's ball game. Very excited to be treated by the presence of Jeff Vernetti, owner of Ballparks of the Ozarks. Going to be something very excited coming to the lake area. Already broke ground, working on construction out there, and boy, are we excited. Also excited about high school football back on the Lake TV network for 2016. In our 4th season, we've got you covered all year long. So 3rd down and 10, ball at the 30. Lumley out of the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket, looking for Decker. Airs it out and very nearly intercepted. Decker was more worried about fighting off Earhart. He didn't get to complete the route, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 10. Ball game on the line.
Yeah, really good coverage there by Lebanon. Cole McBride rolled over the safety on the play, rolled over, and it was either going to be a pick or a big pass breakup, just overthrown a bit, and a final timeout taken. They got to talk this over. So I thought they had taken their 3rd. I don't know if the scoreboard's right. If not, the scoreboard's showing 1 left. I thought they had taken 2 on this drive already, but might be mistaken.
Well, I think they did take 2, but they had 3 coming into this one. Lebanon, I think, had a couple. And it may be out of timeouts, but your situation 2-10, and bigger than anything is the 4th and 10 right now, Jeff. You got a team that's down 2 scores, ball game on the line. We've seen them go to Decker time after time through the air. Got to probably think about something different.
Oh, without question. They've just gone to him one too many times, maybe. But again, it has been working. You wonder if you're Lebanon here, you're up 2 scores. You just got to roll double coverage his way and make him beat you with somebody else here.
Yeah, certainly. Just love the connection from Lumley to Decker. Probably what Lebanon's going to be keying in on. You're going to have Earhart on Decker, shadowing him as a safety. Cole McBride shadows the right side. Here's the snap to Lumley. Steps up in the pocket. Ezra looking for it. Coming back. Offense or defense?
On defense, they held they held Decker right off the line. 2 guys just grabbed him. Line judge saw it immediately. He couldn't even get out of his break. If that's not the call, I will be shocked. But Decker was held immediately by 2 different players. And I'll tell you, the Lebanon sideline is going to go nuts when they see this call.
It's going to be an automatic 1st down. And I mean, you called it, partner. Great eyes. I didn't get a chance to see it. I will tell you, it was a really nice throw to Ezert. He had him streaking, but it was an impressive play by McBride from the safety position. But on the holding call, Lakers are going to get a fresh set of downs. Isn't it an automatic 1st down?
Well, it depends on what they call. If they call it a spot foul, it won't be. Let's see what they're...
See, that's where it differs from the NFL, because the defensive holding is an automatic 1st down regardless at the college and the NFL level, and then you get to the high school level and they're going to give it a spot.
So it will be the 1st because it's from the spot, then they assess the yardage. So with the spot, then the yardage, they'll get the 1st down. That'll be 1st and 15.
And Coach Christian on the sideline, he's going to burn a timeout just so he can talk to the officials. Not happy. Officials not going to give him a timeout. Out of the shotgun's Lumley. He's going to roll to, steps up in the pocket now, looking for his man, and he's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And that is a very, very big turnover, a game-sealing interception for Dylan Leck, and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets on the verge of coming into Camdenton, Missouri, and knocking off their arch nemesis and the 7th-ranked team in the state of Missouri.
Yeah, it's unfortunately. I don't know what Lumley saw on that play. Just a little bit too much air underneath that one, and didn't have that corner of the end zone open. So forced a bit. Have to go on film and study that one throughout the week for sure. But this Lebanon fans are just ecstatic on their sidelines.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the more vengeful rivalries in all of football. Both teams out for blood every time they play one another. And it looks like we've got a head injury to Jay Griffin, star running back for the Lakers. We'll see if Deb Wolf can get us an update on that. We'll be right back on the Lake TV network after this.
JJ Twinks, pizza. pizza and fun.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturday starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twig's new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
Back here on Lake TV, William Olds, Jeff Vernetti, and it's victory formation time now for the Yellow Jackets. The knee taken by Breeden, and they'll have to punt back to the Lakers here with probably under about 35 seconds to go. So this one all but over. So Lebanon's going to improve to 3-0 on the season. Camdenton falls to 2-1. And as we look ahead to next week for Camdenton, they're going to be at Kickapoo, a very tough place to play. The number 2 ranked team in the state of Missouri. The Chiefs very tough off a state championship just 2 years ago. And they're looking very impressive, are the Chiefs down there in Springfield. The second knee, and partner, do I have my math right, or Lakers will get the ball back?
Yeah, I think with the way, though, the clock continues to run at this level, then he sets the ball, then he sets the play clock.
We'll be close to a punt at least.
Close.
But certainly can conclude this one. Do not go anywhere following the game. Lake TV's Deb Wolf will be joined by player of the game if we can get him, John Berry, stud tailback for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. He topped 200 yards in the night, 3 scores, improving his season total to 9. That means he's averaging 3 a game, and we saw that 3 tonight, and he was certainly tonight's difference maker. Jeff?
Yeah, without question, he was an absolute force, but also credit the big guys up front. They were absolutely phenomenal for him, setting those edges, setting the creases inside, giving him the lanes that he needed. And you of course can't run by yourself. You gotta give some credit to the beef up front. But Lebanon celebrating a big upset win here on the road.
Yeah, you see Coach Will Christian just absolutely running emphatically. So exciting moment for the Yellow Jackets of Lebanon. They improved to 3-0, and something tells me this team is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Your Camdenton Lakers, they fall to 2-1 of the year at the hands of the Lebanon Yellow Jackets by a score of 28-19. We'll be right back with our Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia postgame show on Lake TV after this.
Once upon a time, 3 bears went shopping. At Bear Market, of course. Inside, they couldn't believe their eyes. Panda Bear loved the selection of women's clothes, girls' clothes too. Polar Bear was excited about the racks of men's clothes, boys' clothes too. And shoes. Brown Bear had fun trying out the huge selection of furniture, tools too. When the 3 bears heard Bear Market was a consignment store that helped local charities, they couldn't bear to leave. So look for the 3 bears when you shop at Bear Market, Route 54 West in Camdenton.
Want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our four-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes,
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
Lake TV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, Hy-Vee, Polylift Boat Lifts, Ballparks of the Ozarks, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, JJ Twigs, Chances Are, Big Boy Fiberglass, Bear Market, Bill's Art Center and Gallery, Fort Knox Alarm and Security, and El Espolón Mexican Restaurant.
We'll save you money and hassles at Rick Ball Ford Lincoln.
The best customer service, and we'll give you the most bang for your hard-earned buck.
Our family way of doing business will win you over and have you coming back.
Rick Ball Ford and Lincoln in Sedalia.
Back here on Lake TV to conclude tonight's rendition of Friday Night Lights on the Lake TV network. We had Camdenton and Lebanon tonight, and it's your Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia post-game show. And as unfortunately as it is to tell you, Camdenton falls at the hands of the Lebanon Yellow Jackets tonight, and it was a ball game that was opportunistic all night long for the Camdenton Lakers. You didn't see a lot of turnovers tonight. As a matter of fact, we had 0 turnovers on the night, and that's a big, big factor in a football game. And without turnovers, no one really had the upper edge. One thing I'd like to see, if I'm the Camdenton Lakers, is stopping Lebanon when you get them in these backed-up situations, and it had to be John Barry. He had an answer every time. Camdenton defense would be, the beneficiary of a penalty that would back him up, or just a muffed play or whatever it would be that would back him up. It was always John Barry pulling Lebanon out of it and getting him a fresh set of downs. And that's very, very deflating, and it ended up proving too much for the Lakers defense. They fall to 2-1. Lebanon improves to 3-0 on the season. The Lakers be back in action next week. They travel to Kickapoo to take on the Chiefs, who have a very, very good season. That means Coach Shore and his squad have their work cut out for him. You did see some injuries tonight. We got to keep our eye on Jay Griffin. Looked like he suffered a very, very hard head injury. Could be a concussion. We got to find out if he's going to be ready to go for next week. Parker Stidham and Jake Hill, both all over the place, in and out. Both had to be taken out of the ball game multiple times on the evening. So just a tough night if you're the Camdenton Lakers. It's a big game against the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, the biggest rivalry they'll face all year, and they fall. So they fall to 2-1 on the year. We'll wrap up this one with the rest of the Rick Ball Ford Lincoln postgame show when we come back after this.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
Once upon a time, 3 bears went shopping. At Bear Market, of course. Inside, they couldn't believe their eyes. Panda Bear loved the selection of women's clothes, girls' clothes too. Polar Bear was excited about the racks of men's clothes, boys' clothes too. And shoes. Brown Bear had fun trying out the huge selection of furniture, tools too. When the 3 bears heard Bear Market was a consignment store that helped local charities, they couldn't bear to leave. So look for the 3 bears when you shop at Bear Market, Route 54 West in Camdenton.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
And we're back here on the Rick Ball Ford Lincoln postgame show. I'm William Holtz with Lake TV, and we are live from Bob Shore Stadium in beautiful Camdenton, Missouri. We do have our player of the game. And we also have head coach of the Camdenton Lakers, now joined on field by Lake TV's Deborah Wolf.
And we're down on the field after a tough game with Coach Shore. Coach, it was a tough game, but that said, before tonight, the Yellow Jackets had only given up 10 points a game to competitors, and you nearly doubled that.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough football game, and a few key plays there went, we couldn't quite go our way. Had a couple fourth downs I felt like that were close for us, let them off the hook on a couple of third and longs. They're a good football team. They ran the ball well. We didn't do a good job stopping it and couldn't really get our hands on the ball. We got the makings of a pretty good football team. We just got to kind of stay together here and not let this win-loss, knock us down.
Well, you had plenty of reason to be optimistic after last weekend's win against West Plains, and it looks as though your combo with Lumley and Dylan Decker is working out pretty well for you. It certainly helped you there in the second half. Yeah, it did. I thought a couple of momentum swings there. I thought we kind of had it going our way, and just could not quite capitalize. But those guys played good, and we had some good hookups there, some big clutch plays to keep us in the ball game. But, overall, like I said, we just couldn't quite get the run stopped and get the ball in our hands. Did a good job of helping your team keep their cool with all the penalties on the field? Yeah, I thought we did a real nice job tonight with that. I thought our penalty was we've been working on that, and we played, for the most part, penalty-free tonight. So, I thought we gave ourselves a good chance there and much improved in that area. You have to be fairly pleased with Jay Griffin. He did a pretty good job dancing through what was a really tough line. He did. Jay ran the ball well. And like I said, if we get our hands on the ball a little bit more, we just couldn't, they did a nice job of controlling the clock, and we couldn't get the ball in our hands. So, it's hard. He didn't get as many carries tonight as I would have liked. And, it's hard to get that flow on offense. I thought we still played decent offense, but once again, when you run more plays, better things happen. That's right. Well, I think there's still plenty of reason to be optimistic for the season, and we look forward to seeing this team come together. I know it's early in the season, so there's got to be good things to come. Oh, absolutely. We can't let one loss just keep us down. This will be a hard one to recover from, but we'll just got to get over it because we got a really tough team, Kickapoo, next week. And if we don't, it'll be a long night if we don't get over it and get ready to play. Well, it looks like everyone is leaving fairly healthy from the game, and so we'll look forward to next weekend, see what happens with Kickapoo, and see what happens when this team comes together. Absolutely. Jake Hill is a little injured, though. I hope he's okay. But other than that, I think we're all right. Well, thank you much, Coach, and we'll see you next weekend. Guys, Kickapoo. Thanks for being here tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you. Back to you.
Thanks, Deb. Coach Shore, obviously not the outcome he was looking for, but still Lakers 2-1 on the season, and they've got a lot of ball left to be played in 2016. And big factor why the Lakers fall to 2-1 on the game. Big-time game for John Barry tonight. 193 yards officially, 3 scores, and that improves his total to 9 on the season. Just an incredible game tonight. He gashed the Lakers defense all night long. Deb Wolf now has Mr. Barry on the field.
And we are here with number 28 of the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, our player of the game. Incredible. I said 200 yards rushing. You said 220, right?
Yeah, that's what I think.
And 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
Now, this is just the beginning of your junior year, so you've got to be looking forward to a great season to come.
Yeah, just whatever. I don't know. I want to say on the camera.
You got to get used to these television interviews if you're going to play like that.
I guess.
So what is it like to come into Camdenton? Now, obviously, the rivalry goes way back. You might even have family members that played on this field at some point in time. So what's it like to come in here? I see your teammates watching over here. Pretty happy that you came into a big rival, and you get to go home with a really tough win.
Yeah, I have to thank the O-line because they do everything for me. I can't do anything without them at all.
So are you looking forward to a big season? Where's your next game?
I think it's at Glendale, I think.
You're just going to show up to play, right?
Yeah, show up to play, process process driven, I guess.
Well, thanks for chatting with us. Good luck with the rest of your season, and congratulations on being Lake TV Player of the Game.
Thank you.
Back here on Lake TV, Deb had John Barry. What an impressive night he had to add to his already impressive season. And so, as we said, the Camdenton Lakers fall to 2-1 in the hands of the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. And new addition to the Lake TV broadcast. We have our fan of the game, winner of a $20 gift certificate to Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Lori, and that's none other than Stacy Jones. Miss Jones, appreciate you tuning in. You are our fan of the game. That's going to conclude tonight's coverage of high school football on Lake TV, guys. We will be back next Friday night in Versailles, Missouri, where the Tigers play host. The California Pintos will hit the air at 6:40 with the Burgers Smokehouse pregame show. And a quick shout out to my incredible staff here at Lake TV, executive producer William Holtz, also providing play-by-play for my talented color guy Jeff Vernetti, for our production assistant Ross Reinhart, for our assistant executive producer and director Ashley Davis, for our engineer and switcher Andrew Evans, for our field camera Ricky Smith, for our top camera Cameron Mayer, for our statistician Steve Hogg Wickham, and for our field Steadicam Chase Elliott. For Lake TV, I'm William Holtz. It's not goodbye, just good night till next Friday night.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Lake TV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burgers Smokehouse, Hy-Vee, Polylift Boat Lifts, Ballparks of the Ozarks, Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, JJ Twigs, Chances Are, Big Boy Fiberglass, Bear Market, Bill's Art Center and Gallery, Fort Knox Alarm and Security, and El Espolon Mexican Restaurant.